Oh, that's the wrong one. Hello, hello. Hi, Ethan. How are you? Uh-oh. Are they loading? Please load. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there we go, there we go. We just all took a while. How you doing, Ethan? I might need to turn this music down, actually.
I already did.
God, how do I
First
start?
one's a little more limited.
Oh, there we go. It just took a while.
I think the first game is what, 6 characters are technically dateable?
I believe so, and then you've technically also got... we should probably do non-DLC for the first time.
Yeah.
Full game. Spooky High School, the sweetest years of our lives. Oh yeah, by the way, 2 of us have played this game, 2 people in this group have not played this game.
I'm pretty sure I've played it before.
You've...
Yeah.
No, I think we figured out you played the second one with me once.
Oh yeah. You've done camp.
One of them.
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty sure I dragged you into Monster Camp once. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And my boy who used to be voiced by Cry, and it still makes me sad. Whoops,
Yeah.
Yeah, understandably after what happened, they removed his voice from this character.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Alright, choose play. Who wants to be player 2? James or Taylor?
Taylor.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, Taylor, which character do you want? So this is like your PC character you play, effectively.
I want to be the green guy.
The green guy. The girls have taken both the boys!
Doesn't matter, they're gonna have male voices.
Which pronouns do you want to use? He, she, or they?
He.
He? Alrighty. What's your name?
We'll call me Narc.
Narc?
Yeah.
N-A-R-K or N-A-R-C?
N-A-R-C, like those people that rat people out.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
Alright, James, which chick do you want?
The zombie. Not the zombie, yeah, the woman.
The Frankenstein
yeah.
chick? Alright, you
Yeah,
want to be a she,
Frankenstein.
they, or he, James?
She, of course.
Okay, what's your name?
No, fucking no.
I don't...
Don't put that. Ants.
It's the ends, okay. And everybody will be capital letters.
Sweet.
Well, that works for me.
Sam, who do you want to play? I wish we could add you in, Ethan, but sadly it's 4-player. Okay, you know what? Fair. I like how his name is also lowercase, it's not even
I was
uppercase.
about to say that.
Everybody's full caps except for Sam. You're taken
I can't
anyway.
say
Oh,
what I
whoa!
was
Did
going to
you
say.
finally propose to Jimmy? And we had yet to experience this ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Yes, Zaku, you're one of them. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
He's a bit old to still be in school.
Scott Howell,
yeah.
21,
College.
a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dog.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22 question mark, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
The vampire looks like a twin.
Well, he's a
Maybe
hipster.
he is.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. So this is how we get our basic starting stats, and we will get like a random prompt, and whichever prompt, like a choice we picked from it, gives us our first 3 points towards a love interest.
I have a pen so I can write down anyone I may be voicing.
Understandable. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullcrap to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Now, I haven't heard this music for so long. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? $1 bills never include a picture of me and the inscription "Beware too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever." You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of the taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. Trivia fact: presidents don't pass laws. So, is this a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? Being an idiot. All right, Taylor, what's your choice?
Okay. Do I only have the 2 choices now?
So you pick one of these.
Oh no, I can do all 3. Yeah, I agree with the last one.
Okay. James, what's your choice?
Middle one.
Middle one, alrighty. And Sam can do himself. He's the one person who owns the game.
That's not Sam. That's a bunch of A's.
Oh, you're right. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve 1 or several octopi. Snowman, because that son of a bitch is in the middle of a blizzard, and he's damn smiling. I really wish... Yep. He doesn't give a crap about blizzards, and he has a house hat. Caucasian guy with a turban, because screw stereotypes. I am a lover of octopus. Your choice, Taylor.
Great minds think alike.
James.
17 sex positions for me.
The middle one.
The middle one, the snowman, fair.
Def's the middle one.
Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sort. A pony. Always a pony. Hi, Riven. The head of their fiercest enemy. The abstract concept of gratefulness. Anything on fire or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire. A silly toy that makes silly noises. I do like fire. Oh, I should also add, this is technically a competitive dating sim as well, so if 2 people go after the same person, you're gonna have to fight for it, and whoever gets the most points gets them in the end.
Oh, the head of their fiercest enemy or anything capable of... I'd go with the first one.
First one?
Let's
Alrighty.
go with the... Yeah, let's go.
Sounds right for you. Alright, James.
Pony.
A pony, not fair.
Silly toy.
I like how my cat blends in with the background when it goes black. Okay, so and if I hold tab, everybody can see their stats, except for Stream. Stream misses out half the stats. Am I going? Okay, yeah, I am going first. Oh, gee, God, my stats are interesting.
I will say, if I remember correctly, 2 people can't choose the same place.
Yes,
in
no,
one
once
section
somebody has gone to a place, that is shut off for everybody.
for that particular round.
Oh God, I can't even remember. What do all the places give you? It's been so long.
Just wait till the NPC, the merchant comes in.
I think auditorium is charm, right? The toilet's boldness, the classroom's smarts, library is money, I think? The gym is... oh God, that's fun. I think I want to go to the auditorium. I think that gives charm. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Okay, cool. So that is creativity. Oh wait, no, I meant to do charm. I'm an idiot. God, man, I'm real smart. You notice Damien and Liam arguing as intensely as they are stupidly.
The fuck?
So because certain areas will cause the characters to have like certain unique outfits
right.
on. So because I'm at the auditorium for like plays and stuff, there and play out attire. All right, who's voicing Damien?
Got dibs on Liam.
Alright, Sam's got
I'll
Liam.
do Damien then. You're not unique. I'm fucking unique.
Oh, you wish. I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash frozen tears.
Well, I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash frozen. Fuck you.
I'm so unique, I eat garlic with every meal.
Big deal. I'm so unique. I got a tattoo of the baby Jesus on my ass.
Oh, I'm so unique, I let my victims suck my blood.
Weak. I'm so unique. I go to church every Sunday.
Hey, I do that too if I wasn't allergic.
Would not.
Would too.
What a noob!
Bite me, Alter.
Lame.
Don't tempt me, Mephistophelusa.
This could go on forever, and if it does, you'll never get to smooch either of them. It's up to you to put an end to this debate once and for all. You suggest to decide the issue by number of Momentgram followers. No, but that's Liam. Or tomb robbery contests. Ah, crap. That's probably smarts, and that's probably bold. And my best stat is smarts, but I don't want to romance Liam.
Good to know we now have a new Castlevania slow for
Aluturd.
Yeah.
Wait. Would that be smarts? That could be charm, actually.
I imagine Momentagram is the Instagram knockoff, and it's usually full of people that are not creative, but are very charming.
I'm gonna go for tomb robbery contest and hope it's.
That's gonna be cool.
Yes. Okay. Thank God. Thank God.
Tomb robbery? That's extremely problematic. Expect me to defile the remains of my undead brethren
Yes.
just to win a contest.
Rad!
Sounds rad.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
rad to me.
That's. Sorry, I went
My
into auto
fucking
read.
voice.
I'm sorry.
I rob tombs all the time, like for groceries and shit. That's right, I got my pet talking skeleton. That's the thing.
Well, I won't do it. I have principles.
Fuck, pussy. Looks like I win by default then, bat boy.
I'm out.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to fuck up some ancient graves anyway. For laughs.
You'll probably be cursed for generations for giving Damien the idea, but at least Damien likes you. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Oh yeah, if you get like a thing right, you will get stats.
Sure.
Okay, now I just need to do something. Oh crap, I can't. Okay, I guess we're doing it like this. I think the music is just a bit too loud. And I can't mess with the settings in games, which is kind of annoying. Yes, Lennon, I know.
Yeah, man, I'm
Alright.
playing today. It's disappointing.
So you can see your stats to the side here, Taylor.
Okay. Alright, cool.
So, classroom will give you... Excuse me, Zaku. She's hanging upside down. So, the classroom will give you smarts. Outdoor will give you fun. Bathroom will give you boldness. The library will give you money, which means the gym probably gives you charm.
How does the gym give you charm?
I don't know, but it's the only one that makes sense.
We kind of look like a gym boy, let's be real.
You want to go to the gym? Get some of that
Yeah.
charm? Alrighty.
Oh, am I reading?
Yeah.
Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Later that night, you're out bar hopping with the two hippest monsters you know, Liam and Polly. The evening comes to a grinding halt when you're denied admission to Club Club, thus named for the giant club carried by the bouncer, who is currently denying you entry.
How unsatisfactory. My modus operandi is to be the instigator of exclusivity, not the victim of it.
I will voice Polly so you don't have to do it while you're narrating. Oh, 1 second, sorry. I will be a second, sorry.
Okay.
I will also be right back.
Okay. Is it gonna rain again? I've been disappointed with the amount of rain today. Said it was
I
gonna
don't
piss
really
it down.
rain much.
It said it was gonna piss it down, but then it didn't.
Yeah, I went out this morning for breakfast and it was cold, but then it was really sunny throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It was weird. It's gonna
there may be a
apparently rain this
small amount.
evening.
Yeah, there might be some rain. I'm just looking at the weather radar.
Yeah, same.
Tuesday
Excuse me.
says 45 mils potentially.
Oh, Monday says thunderstorms.
Yes, apparently there was thunderstorms for today as well. It turns out that was a fucking lie.
Not for my area.
You had a thunderstorm?
As far as as far as I know, we didn't have any forecasted.
Oh. Well, apparently it's gonna be wet here in Frio, so.
Yeah, well, I am on the other side, so it makes sense. But it was really wet last night.
Was it?
Yeah, it wouldn't stop raining.
No. I don't think it was raining when I went to bed, so I probably just missed all of it.
It was going for me from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Maybe 4
I went to bed
p.m.
after 10 p.m., so. There's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, see, I went to bed around 12, but when I went to bed, I don't think it was raining anymore.
No. No, Ethan
So I
said
was
it
just listening to it in my lounge room.
No. Ethan just says it was cold, then warm, now it's overcast. So.
Yeah.
Boring weather.
Yeah, I'm looking outside and I can still see sunlight.
Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm putting my fan back on the lowest setting. It is too warm in here. And I'm grabbing a drink.
Alright. Ah!
Hopefully it won't be as warm in here now. It's really humid.
Fingers crossed.
What is the humidity at? I wish I could check my weather station from my phone, but it doesn't have that kind of vibe. 88%.
That'd be nice.
What'd I miss?
Not a whole lot. Talking about the weather.
Weather talk. It's going to be wet day, but super wet apparently, but it wasn't. So I feel
Disappointing.
ripped off. I was looking forward to some rain.
On a fun note, me and my partner are looking at buying a house.
Very nice.
Not in Australia, but that's
So
okay.
why not in Australia?
Well, we don't want to buy in Australia. We're looking at Tuscany at the moment.
You're going
That
to
is-
France.
There's an interesting choice of places.
That is a bit of a jump.
Or it was Uruguay or whatever it's called.
You know what? Suddenly Tuscany sounds like the better choice.
Like countryside Tuscany too, out in a little
Mm.
village.
Oh, sorry, Italy. Sorry. Italy.
Yeah, it's Italy. I wouldn't go to France. I'd go visit the countryside in France, but I wouldn't live in France.
South
I'm not gonna
France
lie,
would be nice.
I just didn't want to correct answer on where Tuscany was.
Dude, it's probably like French Italy.
See, I only knew it because of Assassin's Creed, so even then.
See,
It's
I
like
am
in the village.
Italian, so I feel like I kind of fit in.
I mean, you wouldn't be that far from where I might end up someday.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
we
get
are-
Switzerland.
Germany.
Ah,
9. Yeah, no, Germany's cool, but ideally I want to live in Europe. Europe would be nice, but Geordie's a bit iffy about Europe.
I do want
But-
to see the Swiss Alps.
That'd be really cool.
south of France is really nice. I can tell you that.
The French people,
yeah.
though, not so much.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to live in France. I would just go around saying, je suis son cheval, and then go, nay, and confuse the hell out of everyone because I think that's hilarious.
Sardinia is really nice. That's the fucking southern island off the coast of Italy.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Been there
no,
for
I know we
holidays.
want to be like in the countryside and like around hills. So, okay, we've looked at a few places, and like the only things I need to have a house how I want it is I need a big garden and I need French doors.
I don't know if
My mum's solution was just to build a house of those.
I don't know if Florence has much countryside left, but that's an option.
Mm.
My old Italian teacher told me it's beautiful.
You could just go live in Monaco, because then you get every like once a year you get a F1 track outside your house.
That would be pretty fun.
I can't imagine Monaco's cheap.
Geordie's now going, nah, somewhere near the coast would be good. It's like, I'd like to be able to catch fish from the Mediterranean.
Okay, the Monaco is on the coast, so
Yeah.
Then again, that doesn't rule out Italy exactly because it is kind of a boot.
Yeah,
go to
exactly.
Sicily. Yeah.
I couldn't live in Sicily. I don't think my nonna would be very happy with me.
Why? Because it's offensive.
He's not particularly fond of Sicilians, so.
Go live in Spain then.
Just don't ask. about
Maybe.
butter.
What do you mean?
You don't have butter in Spain. That's illegal.
Is it?
What do you mean?
Why is butter illegal in Spain?
It's just a stupid skit I seen earlier.
Oh.
Olive oil. or
Fine, they
muffins.
have cream. I can make butter.
In Italy, it's all olive oil anyway.
You'll be closer to official Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yeah.
Parmesan is like overrated and stupidly expensive. Pecorino is better.
I like Gruyere.
Alright, sorry about that. Car keys broke,
Isn't
so I had to
Gruyere
fix them.
French?
What broke?
Car keys.
Oh no.
You mean
They're
they
good
ran
now
out
though, I
of
fixed
French?
them. What did I miss? What did people talk about?
We've been talking about Geordie and I buying a house.
Oh, nice.
Talking shit
Yeah.
about France.
This
Fair?
is
We're looking in Italy to buy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, where were we?
That'd be fun.
Well, you got this apparently.
Don't worry, I got this. Hey there, handsome. Interested in some hot glungle action?
The bouncer snorts. I can see right through you, Casperina. Move along.
Ugh, who does that, douchebag? I think he is keeping us out of the club like it's his job or something.
Both Polly and Liam look to you expectantly. Now is your chance to save the night. Fuck, what do I want to do? Well,
So remember, you want to pick the one which you think is the right stat for you, like your highest, what is probably your highest stat. Because if you pick the option that is connected to a lower stat, you fail. So like, start a better party here, right? Naked. It could either be fun, or it could be charm,
yeah,
and the top could be smarts.
yeah.
Best viewers on get banned.
And
bitch.
these go towards like which person it'll make happy, right?
Yes. So there's a response for each. So the top one is probably Liam, and the bottom one is probably Polly.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll go towards Polly then and have a naked party.
You want a naked party? All right. Fingers
Yeah, go
crossed.
on.
Hey, it was fun. Which means the other one was probably creativity or boldness. Nice.
Awesome. You take off your shirt and begin swinging it above your head, making siren noises. Like a sexy ambulance. Immediately, the crowd's attention is captivated. You dance uninhibited, moving with grace and elegance of a coked up giraffe. The crowd follows your lead. Ghosts and ghouls alike slip out of their skirts and skinny jeans. Mummies unravel their bandages. When the people inside Club Club see what they're missing, they flood to join in your naked rave. In the morning, over an epic hangover breakfast, you reminisce about last night's triumphs.
Ah,
What a surprisingly pleasant turn of events. And a rare opportunity to work on my mood tan.
I think my favorite part was when literally we literally fucked the police. Best night ever.
Yeah, it was. You sure showed everyone the power of self-confidence, team spirit, and giving no fucks. You gave +2 boldness and +1 fun.
let's go.
Alright, James, where do you want to go? You can get money, smarts, boldness, or fun.
Money.
You want money? Alrighty.
Money, money, money.
So there is a
Okay.
shop, by the way, that you can spend the money at for items, which can like mess around with your stats or start like events and stuff.
That day you spent some time on the library's PC, managing your staff picker. You see, lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain +1,000 money, but almost lose everything cover cost anyway. You can keep +2.
Nice.
Later, you hear some kind of muffled squawking, and you see that Damien's backpack seems to be thrashing violently.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Taylor, do you want to do Miranda or do you want me to do Miranda?
I can do her, I don't mind. You don't have to play you.
Thank you. I always have to play me.
Yay! Answer's here. I've been waiting all day to show someone Damien's cock.
I forgot about that.
Miranda, you ever listen to yourself?
No, I don't.
Miranda pulls Damien's cock out of his backpack, and the rooster begins preening himself contentedly.
Isn't he the sweetest little thing?
Yeah, we're gonna use him some cockfighting.
Specifically, we're gonna have him cockfight the cockfighters to teach them a lesson about why you shouldn't make cocks cockfight.
Now, we're just gonna find a way to make sure that our cock wins. The anti-cockfighting cockfight. Lift your rooster's spirits with a romantic proposal and give your cock a cock ring. This cock isn't an expert on violence. Here you are, Damien. Go undercover as a rooster. What are my stats?
I honestly no idea what it could be either.
I
I
wanna
guess
pick one
this would
despite-
probably be charm?
Probably. I don't know what the bottom one will be.
Maybe
I
creativity?
kind of want to pick
I
the
don't
top
know.
one because it's funnier. Pick the top one because it's
Top
funny.
one, alrighty. Nope. Nope.
Damn.
Aww. There we go. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. I shall give our noble fighter my royal blessing. Here, darling precious rooster, take this ring from my royal family.
Off they go to cockfight the cockfighters and the end of animal cruelty forever. But next time you see them, they don't look so pleased. Look who it is. Ants. Who knows nothing about cocks.
Yes. Apparently in rooster culture, all it takes is the presentation of a ring to be legally wed. I spent the whole time married to a male chicken. And of course, we had to miss the fight because I would never send my husband into violence. That didn't have to do with defending my honor, of course.
We had to spend the whole time finding a rooster priest to annul the marriage.
Disgraceful.
And now I've already been divorced and I'm not even out of high school yet.
With that, they're off, but the disgusted looks, Miranda just shoots you, and you'll stay with you forever. You lose 2 smarts and -1 fun.
Let's do this!
Okay, that's a reroll.
You mean it's a reroll?
The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Give +0 shits and you gain +2 boldness. You look up to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. Just write these down. Okay, so we have 2 more people to list off. This isn't unusual for Scott. You decide to eavesdrop anyway.
Since Sam's narrating, I guess I'll...
You sure?
Hey Vera, you're mean, right? I think Mim wandered off.
No, I'm here.
I just read it.
I'm not clicking. This is Sam. I don't control
Oh.
Sam's character.
Mhm.
I forgot.
Oh, you noticed.
And you're a girl, right?
Oh, you noticed.
Well, I was watching a high school movie the other day, and these were Mean Girls, and Mean Girls were
Mean.
cheerleaders. Now, I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader, but maybe you could do something to help the football team. I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes and high school Mean Girls are natural allies, right? I'm running out of breath.
As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do.
Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure. Yeah, some
I love
great
how he
ideas.
cuts out halfway through the
Hell yeah.
Worth it.
Probably because Discord didn't like the constant noise.
They both look at you. Well, what's your idea? Forget cheerleaders, we need fear leaders. Instead of pumping our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Maybe just stop having our players assassinated for no reason.
I feel like that top one is definitely like boldness.
I mean, assassination is cool.
Assassination is like smarts.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh, I got that. I got it correct though. Are you rolling like a D2, which is just the coin?
It sounds like he is.
I have a D4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are the
Use a coin.
assassinations not helping the team? I thought I was weeding out the weak and unattractive members of the herd. I'm afraid I don't know much about sports.
No, Vera, that totally makes sense. It's just that some ugly people are really good at sports.
Oh, I see. From now on, I'll consult you before having any team members mysteriously executed.
I see no problems with this.
You do, but you decide it's better to stay out of it. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
So, so not the same person can go wherever they want, like, each time, every round. It randomizes rounds either just through, like, a random selection or through a challenge. Like, so it'll give us a prompt, we all give an answer, and then we vote on who has got the best answer.
Random.
Everybody choose an animal, say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Snake.
Are you good there, Cass?
Gorilla.
God damn it.
Gorilla, fucking hell.
Not the gorilla.
I can't think of any animals right now. Raccoon.
God, my brain can't decide on one.
It's not even a hard question. You don't even know
God,
the question
what are they
is.
called? What are they called? Komodo dragon.
That's a lizard.
Yeah, animal. It's close enough, bitch. Oh my god, excuse me. Player order is decided based on how plausible it is that the selected animal has no soul at all. Start debating now.
Well,
So
raccoons are trash pandas.
we got.
Yeah,
They're little scavengers.
But they are cute, so I could see them having.
I
soul.
can. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna say, Taylor. I can see raccoons having a soul. James, a
Snakes
gorilla.
don't-
Gorillas are the
someone
closest
who
kind
has
of creatures
owned
to humans,
snakes-
so I can see gorillas having a soul, like monkeys.
As
So
someone who has
my-
owned... Give us your argument. Give us
So
your
my-
argument.
My argument for snakes is they already lost God's lottery, so clearly they don't have souls. They have no fucking limbs either.
Yeah, no, I think I've got to agree with Sam there. I think Sam might get first place.
As
But
someone who
I
owns
rate
snakes,
those.
though, they are such intricate little creatures with such intense personalities
Oh,
and
yeah.
souls. They feel
Do they
so much.
act themselves if they see the mirror? Themselves in a mirror?
I've had one get scared of
Gorillas
his
do
own
do
shadow. I have had one get scared of his own shadow. He freaked the fuck out. He didn't know what it was. He was
I raised
confused.
this. You can't own a gorilla as a pet.
See, I'm terrified of
And
gorillas. I'm terrified of monkeys.
I don't like monkeys
mean,
either. But
I
they're
would
also
say
like the
Komodo
closest
dragons
to
are
a
just
human,
assholes.
so I feel like they're the most likely to have like a soul, so to speak.
Anything
My
else,
argument
Pat?
is look into the eyes of a Komodo dragon, there is nothing going on behind those eyes.
That just means they've got no brain. That doesn't mean they haven't got a soul.
That is a soulless, brainless creature. And I love them.
I mean, I think I can settle with it.
Any argument for Komodo dragons?
I don't
So-
know enough
They're
about
just
them.
kind of. I once had a really bad dream about one, and it was freaking massive. It was huge, and it was terrifying, and it was killing everything.
Do I win with no soul?
Clearly, they have no souls. Okay.
Okay, so I'm in first, so who's second? Who is the next most soulless? Is it the
Sam.
raccoon or the snake?
Sam. Snake.
Sam?
Uh,
Are we
Trash pandas are too cute. to
I
not have
just
souls.
can't. Like, trash pandas are like the most soul-fulfilling animals I can think of because they just speak to me.
That's fair.
Raccoons
Go on,
do be
Sam, you're
So-
second then.
So Sam is second. I think James goes last, because I see gorilla as the closest to, like, a human.
Actually,
Very-
they're not the closest to humans.
Well, then
Fucking
monkeys!
chimpanzees are.
Monkeys!
It's not, the gorillas are barely a monkey.
I
They're
think
like-
technically
I-
bananas are,
Actually.
but
Okay, who's
Let my
who's
damn
third?
trash panda live with a soulless life. Gotta look at all the memes of trash pandas.
yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that means they have a soul then. Because you don't see gorilla memes.
Yeah.
Plenty. What about
Excuse me,
Harambe?
I see gorilla
I'm
memes, thank
sorry.
you. No,
I forgot that
okay,
meme exists.
my evidence for James going last is the ride wife
What?
ride wife, life good. Wife fight back, kill wife, regret.
What about also the character in Jungle Book?
Damn.
Yeah, but Rocket
No.
Raccoon exists.
Hey,
And have
hey.
you not
Yes,
seen
but that's-
Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
I will not stand for King Louis slander. He is not a gorilla.
Don't you dare diss my boy Winston from Overwatch.
King
See,
Louis
look,
is the most
Winston
self-respecting
100% has a soul, so I think James goes last.
Yeah, but Rocket Raccoon exists. And
Yeah,
if
he
you've
has-
seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3,
I have not.
Yeah, I cried. I cried.
But in fairness, he was
if you
also a
cried
creature
over
that was
Rocket
sort of
Raccoon,
messed with.
but you didn't cry
Yes,
over the Jungle Book.
exactly.
Why would you
And
cry
I
over the
also
Jungle
did
Book?
not believe he was a
Exactly.
raccoon.
I want to be like you.
So,
Alright, quick.
I bet we
One
put
of
the
you
point-
guys pick evens, one of you guys pick odds, and then Sam will roll the dice. Because I think we're getting nowhere.
Odd.
even.
Alright,
Alright.
Sam, roll a dice.
5.
Aha.
Fuck.
Okay, so James and
Gorillas have
Taylor.
more souls than raccoons.
Apparently raccoons are the most soulful animal. Okay, so in this part, which is lunch, whoever's table you sit at, if it's like one of the main love interests, it is just free hearts with them. Otherwise, this is the shop with Cat, and this is like a random event for like stat boosts or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use this for 3 points for Damien. You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror.
You can't eat that.
Watch me.
First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian.
So, it's low calorie.
And second of all, it's a lich's phylactery.
Part of a balanced breakfast.
It's lunch.
You're just jealous.
No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all.
Well, I'm nervous that that's not gonna happen.
Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. Damien, don't eat it. You won't have room for all these baby seals I brought. Liam's right, Damien. You should make him eat it. Oh god, I don't actually know which one's Damien, to be honest. No, I think we make Liam eat the phylactery. James, you dead?
yeah. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot the golden rule. Do unto others. Whatever the hell you want, because it's funny.
What? No, this is an outrage. I don't even eat food, let alone inedible objects suffused with eldritch magic.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Draculusa, down the hatch.
Damien force feeds the dread artifact to Liam. He's instantly possessed with a dark energy, as opposed to his normal morose energy.
I am the Lord of the Night, the Heseriach of Ice, Devourer of Joy.
Haha, what a nerd.
Yes, Riven, I know. Liam has to go to the nurse's office to get the curse removed, while you and Damien rob a bank to celebrate.
Let's do
Woo!
this.
Alright, there's 4 tables. You're on the table 2, apparently. You puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack. I'm running out of notepad space.
Who's voicing the wolfpack?
I can do him if you want.
Yep, sounds good.
I'll do my best. Let me just clear my voice. Hey, you! I can't do it right. You know what it means that you took a seat at the Wolfpack's table.
Well, probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing, and all that table was already taken.
Means you're now one of us.
One of us. One of us.
He
Didn't
said
have
it
to voice that.
himself, I didn't need to. Hell yeah.
Fair, fair.
Don't get us wrong. The second lunch is over. We 100% go back to hating you because you're weak and not at our level, bruh. But for now, you might as well enjoy living your best werewolf life to the max. Sometimes we like to stick with the classic, blanketly hating all other monsters. But other days, we like to be aggressively inclusive. And you caught us on an aggressively inclusive day! Yeah, bro! So, what classic werewolf activity would you like to do in these brief, glorious moments in which you get to be part of the team?
Correcting that spelling of probably isn't a classic werewolf activity. Better go with something more like howling at the moon, practicing ikebana, the ancient Japanese art of floral arrangements, just super wolfy. So you got
Sounds
stereotype. You got something amusing. Fuck it, moon it is.
We love howling at the moon, but flirting with the moon is even better. Let's go outside and flirt with the moon right now.
You head outside, where the moon is visible in broad daylight, because why the fuck not? You kick things off, telling the moon that you're sorry to bother her, but you just want to say how much you appreciate the way she controls the tides so gracefully. Then the wolf pack steps up and continues in the charming yet respectful tone you set.
Hey Moon, is there a mirror in your pockets? Because I can see myself in your pants.
Lol, never mind then.
Hey Moon, are you an astronaut? Because your ass is out of this world, and I can see myself in that too. Actually, so are you, an astronaut with a mirror in your spacesuit.
Hey yo.
Suddenly, a piece of paper wafts down from the sky. It appears to be a letter, and it reads, Dear thank you for respecting my boundaries and not using crude opening line before we've even gotten to know each other. I'm very flattered and appreciative. Thank you again. The moon.
Ah, nice.
Huh. I guess maybe it's a good idea to be respectful to women and treat them like people.
Hey,
Even
you're
when
just started
sometimes
pelting down
they're
with
not
rain.
the moon. They're the moon and not people.
Guys, I don't think I need a date anymore. I've got the moon.
Yeah! Being respectful to women is the best! Let's get some pussy by being considerate and respectful!
And with that, they're off. You hear laughter and look over to see Vera and Polly deep in conversation. A letter from the moon. Classic. Can't believe they fell for it. The only thing better than a good prank at someone else's expense is a prank that also teaches valuable lessons about being slightly less douchey. Ah, well that makes way more sense than the moon actually writing a letter, but you still gain +4 charm for not being disgusting.
Let's go.
Guess the middle table. I think he did.
Rest in peace.
See, one thing I will say I do like about Monster Camp is often there's an empty bench where you can just sit with someone else.
Is there like empty bench and then someone else randomly appears or something?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I think also in Monster Camp you can both technically sit as long as there's space. I can't remember for certain on that one, but...
I mean, technically speaking, there's space at half of these tables because there's 4 seats.
yeah. Game's not that nice.
So it's the first one, so they didn't have. They needed room for improvement in the previous sequel games.
Oh shit. Sorry about that. The curse of my family coming in the worst time possible as it continues.
I guess middle table.
Which were you going?
Middle table.
You don't want to go to the shop with all your money?
Nah, I only got 2.
You have 7 money.
I only got 2. Plus.
Yeah, but you have 7 money. You could buy something at the shop.
I don't care.
Okay, middle table it is.
You're right at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chatting down. Miranda says horrified at a tree. Oh shit, right, I gotta... Forgot I have to voice someone here. Oh, what's wrong, Miranda? I'm not gonna do it.
Yuck!
Isn't it obvious? Right here, on my tray, fish sticks!
Yeah, Fish Sticks Friday. Isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of dear people.
air people.
Yes. Do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
But I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? I have to close my. Don't breathe through my nose while doing that. It hurts. He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you got a better answer to settle the argument. You blurt out. Haven't you heard yet, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They can turn in ball droppinal and nerdo flavored. Or, fish sticks can contain absolutely no fish, it's all garden snails and food grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. I gotta go with the top one. Fucking nerdo flavored. Oh no, not nerdo flavored and ball droppinal. Those two are the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports?
Of course they do, Scott. The air people
Shit.
hate sports and sportsmen. It is one of the most loathsome things about them.
Look at that menacing expression on her face.
Well, she is as cute as she is genocidal.
Aside from their feathers and their socialism.
Well, I'm not gonna eat fish sticks ever again.
Oh
Fish
my
stick
God, that's
Friday,
great.
more like fish stick. Fish stick.
Friday?
Yeah, Matt, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile.
Nice. Alright, Taylor, you want to go to the shop or you want to go talk to Polly and Vera?
I'm gonna go talk to the girlies in the corner.
Understandable. Oh wait, these are both me.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a lot talking to herself.
Oh god.
You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation.
Oh my god, I can barely hear anything over the rain outside. It's so heavy.
I wish there was rain.
Alright,
Give me a
business
second.
idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. A business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supply by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, business idea. Use a clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet grades and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Taylor, you good?
Yeah, I'm contemplating because the second one's fucking hilarious. And it resonates with me personally.
You want to pick meth?
With me?
You want meth for lunch?
Evidently, said rain has already passed over me because the balcony is like flooded.
Oh,
It was
nice.
blowing dry earlier.
It is
You gotta cook.
pelting down here. You gonna cook? You gonna cook some meth, Taylor?
Jesse, we gotta
Always.
cook.
Of course. Always
give
meth.
me the Sudafed. Give me the Sudafed.
Oh yeah, you know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I could ever do myself. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You mean, come up with a new name, like Skinny Fun Powder, or probably not meth? Yes, except not either of those. Oh, I know. I got the perfect name. Don't say nipples. Kill me.
But it turns out nipples.
Sorry, just fixing something.
But it turns out nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Polly makes a killing, and drug dealing turns to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you.
Hey.
Does that mean she made a lot of money, or she just killed a bunch of people?
For Quenas las dos. Everybody choose a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking potato!
Spaghetti.
Steak.
What did you say, James?
Steak.
Oh, steak.
Onion.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a really good dinner. Player orders decided based on how plausible the chosen food would be as a vehicle for government mind control.
Oh, you could literally knock out the entirety of Australia with steak.
Potato
the
is
entire
also super
country
largely
eats
consumed.
I mean, between the two, I think I'd fall for potato.
Yeah.
I would also fall for potato.
Oh man, I'm on a roll. Does that mean I go first again?
I mean, you don't have to. You could just.
The only effective country potato is good for is Ireland.
Nah,
They
everybody
did
eats
have
potato.
the potato famine, but you can do so much with potatoes.
You
And
want
plus,
steak, too.
vegans and vegetarians aren't gonna
Actually-
eat the steak. They're gonna eat the potato.
Then I
So you
raise
get
onion.
a wider range of people to indoctrinate
Yeah,
with the
but
potato.
Sam said onion then. Which
It's just a fun word to say.
has
Onion.
even probably as much, even more use than potato does.
I mean,
You
it
can
mostly
literally
just
put
has
onion in
layers.
everything.
Okay, I think it's definitely out of potato and onion, but which? Potato or onion?
That's it, onion.
Wait, what was the fourth option?
Spaghetti and then
I
steak.
did spaghetti.
I
Not
think for the
bolognese
fact of
either,
like
just
vegetarians
spaghetti,
and
just the
vegans.
noodles.
Oh, that's actually a very tough one because I do like eating just straight spaghetti.
Yeah, like it's that's why I didn't say bolognese, just spaghetti.
But you've also
Just
you need
spaghetti.
to think of the question: government mind control.
But spaghetti
Well-
often has egg in it,
Italians
and vegetarians
love,
and vegans.
not Italians.
Yeah,
Everyone
the
loves
vegetarians and
Italian
vegans
food.
won't eat it.
Okay.
But the government's already putting like added hormones into your meats to make it worse for you.
I'm going to make an argument that's very stupid for spaghetti.
Okay.
Go on.
So you could just have one really long spaghetti attached to everyone via the neck, and it would be a perfect brain control to send brain waves. Like that
The
episode of
spaghetti is
Futurama.
actually a wire that goes inside of you, and yeah, that's that.
Uh-huh.
Controlled by spaghetti.
But they're not putting hormones in spaghetti to make you.
That's what you
feminine. They're
think.
doing that to
Hormones
meat.
are in every food.
Spaghetti is also the least likely to rot out of all of these.
Non-perishable item.
Fair.
You
Good
can
idea.
also use multiple different ingredients. You can get gluten-free. You can get vegan. You can get everything.
Yeah, but you're not gonna mind control vegans with spaghetti.
I mean, you can
Vegans
get
are mind
vegan-friendly
controlled on
spaghetti.
their own anyway.
Exactly. The government doesn't need to do anything to them. They're already brainwashed.
Just like put out some like random propaganda. They'll fall for it.
Fair.
But
So-
I still don't see the vegans falling for it. They're too stupid.
What about a fruitarian? They won't
They'll
like
just
any
die out.
other
I'm voting
options,
spaghetti as my personal.
Understandable.
I say onion.
I say potato.
I say spaghetti.
So that's 2 votes for spaghetti, so Taylor goes first. What's second? Potato, onion? I think steak comes last, I'm sorry, James.
I say onion.
Onion or potato?
I want to go potato.
Potato.
So, it's technically 2 votes for potato, 1 vote for onion, 1 vote for whatever.
I suppose. Your call.
Okay, Sam Evans.
What?
Whilst
13.
waiting to close my door.
13 odds, okay, so you win. And then me, and then James.
Sure.
Alright, where do you want to go, Taylor?
Take me to the outdoors.
To
I
the
don't know-
outdoors?
Wait, what does outdoors give?
Outdoors is fun.
Oh yeah, take me to the outdoors.
Also, the cat is currently in the bathroom, so the bathroom is currently a stall.
Okay.
To the outdoors, was it?
Yeah, to the outdoors.
To the outdoors.
Doof, 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 sorry. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people there. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. Yeah, plus 2 fun.
Wow, you're pretty fun.
Hell yeah, I am. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show you her latest dumb tattoo when suddenly.
Greetings, my love.
Yo, it's the interdimensional prince! I miss this
shit.
guy so
Oh.
much! He's not in any of the other games that I've seen! I miss him.
I'm already doing pompous pricks. Do you want me to add this one?
Sure. Oh man, I love the interdimensional prince.
Never fear. No, that's not right. Never fear, milady. I will save you from this lascivious cretin.
Ugh. It's the interdimensional prince, and he's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock.
Oh wow, you're so sparkly. Are those tearaway pants?
Sadly, they are not, my queen. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own.
Well, I'm persistently on fleek. I died on fleek, and so I'm cursed to roam the earth, forever, eternally on fleek.
It is exact on fleekness which I seek. For you see, madam, I am in need of a fashionista, such as yourself, to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours!
Ours?
This could be bad. You know Polly's not above getting married as a one-off joke. You've got to stop this madness.
Sex lasers. Oh, marry the prince, hey yo. I'm gonna assume the top one is probably fun and the bottom one might be charm.
Oh, let's have some sex lasers.
Sex lasers? Alrighty.
Yeah, go on.
Yep.
You steal the sex lasers from your school's highly controversial physics lab and get the party started.
Great Sorblends of Galaxia! I did not know you had such sick parties in this dimension.
It's party time!
Yeah, boy, this school is nationally ranked in the field of particle physics. I don't know what kind of snooty sorors you've got over there in Snooze Dimension, but here at Spooky High School we have sex with coherent light.
I am truly humbled by the heartiness of your party. I shall return to my dimension and lament the fact that it is a total party wasteland.
You don't even notice the prince leaving because you're too busy humping a laser. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
You.
Let's do this!
Oh shit, 5 options. D6 it is. Wait, no, I can do a D10. Where's my D10? That's a D12. Okay, bathroom's again.
What's up?
Let's face it, we're
Shouldn't
probably
be.
getting that hallucination.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to like romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome.
Nah. I'm too poor for most things, that's fine.
Oh, the tampons, Sam. The tampons there.
I don't want to repeat this. I already know how this goes.
I don't like it.
Tempting, tempting. I like the
No
lemon.
refunds.
Understandable. Have a nice day. I have no idea what the lemon does. I don't think I've ever seen the lemon
I
shot
think it's
before.
just a lemon.
Fair. Okay. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go for charm, just to kind of try to even some stuff out, maybe. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of
Excuse
finding
me.
reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 charm. You're chilling out, not murdering anybody, when Damien slinks up to you. He's holding a large sack with the words, "Definitely not a corpse" written on it.
Noob.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag.
No way. You never would have guessed.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for this corpse. At least not without my lawyer present. But let's say he and I apparently had a very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need your help to help this body quick. It'd be extremely attractive thing to do.
Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck him in my garage. He'll blend perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies. Ah. I think the top one might be creativity. And I have 9 in creativities, and I kind of want to turn him into a drinking fountain. Drinking fountain ahoy! Yes! You guys want to use a drinking fountain that's actually a
Oh, yeah.
corpse?
Duh, of course. I didn't even realize how much this guy has in common with the drinking fountain. Not alive, very heavy water faucet sticking out of his head. And this means I got to demolish our current water fountain. This day just got so much better. And that's saying something because I already murdered the guy.
Damien's new water fountain is a huge hit amongst the school's vampire population. You're a huge hit with Damien. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Nice.
Let's go.
Alright, James, where are you
We're
going?
gonna go to the library for more money.
Oh, okay.
That day you spent some time on the library's PC playing good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. You'll check your email in the library when you see one from an address you don't recognize. The subject is urgent. Funds needed. Emergency. This seems important, so you open it. Hello, my name is Nazwet Aswa, the totally legitimate Prince of Ethiopia.
Damn.
Due to recent cruel and betrayal at the hands of my brother, Gambela Aswa, who bought many whores with government money, my kingdom is in terrible debt. I require only a paltry loan of 1,000 US American to regain my footing. Alternatively, you may simply provide your bank account and a routing number, and I will transfer the funds myself. Once I have repaid the debt, I will compensate you with 10,000 handsome US dollar American recompensant. Sincerely, Nazareth Aswa, legitimate Ethiopian of actual Ethiopian government of Ethiopia. History is so sad. You really have only 2 options here. Send $100. You're not made of money.
Right back to the
Right
Honorable
back.
Nazareth Awasa of Ethiopia. While I cannot offer direct financial support at this time, here are some tips for how you might improve your failing economic system. Oh,
Send the money. You surely pass along your bank account number, routing number, social security number. Soon a $100 transfer is complete. Nazareth Aswa thanks you from the bottom of his heart, but still can't to get his caps lock key unstuck. Later you run into Miranda. She seems happy.
The most marvelous thing has happened. My second cousin, twice removed, the legitimate prince of legitimate actual Ethiopian government of Ethiopia, Ethiopia, has been saved. Are you the genius soul who spoke up? Bless you. Generous. That said generous. I don't have glasses on.
close
oh my God.
enough.
Your gift, though pathetically small, helped rescue him from financial woes none thought escapable. Your heart is truly generous. Now this one's generous.
Yeah,
No,
a toast to his
it's-
pathetically small gifts. You gain +3 charm.
Nice.
Oh god.
Oh, right, this. Oh,
Oh.
Sam. I forgot this
Sam
is a thing.
fucking died.
Let's do this.
On the weekend, you're at a park doing some homework, practicing your best lurking under people's beds poses. This is spooky high school after all. When you're greeted by the sound of cha-ching waiting to happen.
Oh, I gotta voice 2 people here. Sup, motherfucker, get ready for...
A dope business idea.
Brought to you by Team Best Business People. Scott, I told you, we're not doing team names. We're doing something getting ready to recent investors. Recruit.
We have the greatest improvement. We're going to reinvent the wheel, except in this case, the wheel is a bucket. We're reinventing the bucket.
So we realise that buckets can be pretty extreme if they're big enough. But are they really ever really big enough? No, because buckets have bottoms, and that means they can hold as much as it goes between the top and the bottom. So if we just remove the bottom of the bucket, then the amount of water in the bucket can hold would be unlimited.
Yep. Sounds totally correct and like the perfect plan for sure. Yep, no downsides here.
So now I just need a super wealthy investor who can sponsor the manufacturing of our dream bottomless bucket for us.
Sam with his one money. How do I put this delicately? Do you know anyone that's fucking loaded?
Do you, Sam?
You check your phone. Vera would never invest in this. Miranda, no, she's already investing in a bucket company, so it would be a conflict of interest. So that leaves you with Mim and Nog.
Oh!
Ooh.
I don't actually know who out of us has more money. Because James has the most money.
I like that.
Maybe we should do, she's the one who pioneered the idea of subway delays and then subsequently invested in cab companies. The most perfect scheme of all time. Hell yeah! I don't actually know which of us has more money.
Yeah,
Taylor is muted, by the way, so-
unfortunately, holding tab literally doesn't tell me either.
Yeah, no, because it covers the stats of these, so you can't cheat.
Hmm.
I know who has the most money, but it's me.
You, but you're not an option.
You know what?
Good.
I mean, that great uncle's gonna die soon, surely.
Fair. Hey, she did have more money. That, or I wonder if we had the same money.
You have the same money.
We had the same money, so you were safe either way. Oh, we're gonna be like the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah, you are. With Narc's funding, you're able to get the you're able to perfect the bottomless bucket. Gone are the days of simply carrying finite amounts of water in solid containers. There's no goddamn way that this is going to work in reality, but you run a start kicker campaign and the pre-sales are through the roof, and that's what matters.
I sure hope we don't actually have to deliver on this fucking thing.
Nah, man, we're just gonna take people's money in advance and then split these. A bottomless bucket? That would never work.
Oh. That's fine too, I guess.
Hooray! And plus 2 fun, because it's fun to trick people out of money, but you also gain +1 money.
Man, Taylor is
Taylor
so
also-
fun.
Taylor got money actually with that.
Yeah, she got stats as well.
Pick random, she's not there.
No, too late. Everybody chooses an object, say your choice out loud. Okay, we can just wait for her to come back.
What do you mean by choose an object?
So just pick a random object.
Sorry, 1 second. My dad's birthday, so I just had to give him a quick call, and
Yeah,
now he's
all good, man.
talking, so give me a minute.
Oh, that's my dad.
Say hi to
Let
him.
me refill my drink.
I haven't seen your dad in forever. Her dad's nice. Well, it gives me time to think of an object. Yes, Lennon. Yes, Lennon. Yeah, I think I know. Oh my goodness! You got feathers on your head, buddy! Zaku's been shaking off on you. Let me clean the remnants of Zaku. Excuse me. Yes, Lennon, I know. There you go. Now he's clean. Hey, do you think like a living creature of sorts counts? Oh, I know what to search for.
I'm not allowed to say what I was gonna say on stream, so no.
Oh.
Living things do not count as objects.
Box.
Look at that. Kayla's still there. So.
Yeah, she's talking to her dad, so.
Okay. Who doesn't love some Tex-Mex?
People that eat alley pets.
I see.
Alley mix.
No, it's one of the specialty pizzas in the place I go to.
Texan Mexican.
It's it's tomato base, cheese, Mexican pulled beef, capsicum, jalapenos, and sour cream.
I think sour cream on a pizza is.
That's probably the only part I'm like not as strong on, but the rest was pretty good.
As long as it's not baked
It's
and put
pizza,
on
it's
afterwards.
done in oven. But no, it's a pretty good pizza. I mean, it's kind of like having what would you call it? Almost like burrito on a pizza, like pulled mint
Yeah.
meats and that.
I miss Domino's Philly cheesesteak pizza. That was really nice.
I genuinely don't think this lemon's gonna do anything.
Yeah, didn't they have an event on it?
Yep.
Maybe that was what happened.
It's the thing, you don't really know when the events are gonna pop up.
Mm. It's not an item.
Is the water that good as it sounds?
Well, this was a full bottle. That goes about a bit over a liter, half a liter.
Usually it's not advised to chug.
Oh no, my stomach's feeling it.
Fucking dumbass.
Rings in his hand, in that blue, your butt can Sim on round.
Do you know what Warframe DE picked for like the Pride celebration?
I haven't looked.
Without looking, out of all of the frames, which frame do you think they picked for Pride
Alright.
celebration?
I've picked my object. I finally figured out my object.
I feel like Zaku is the perfect choice.
What? My bird? What? What?
No, the Warframe.
Without looking, what Warframe do you think DE picked for Pride
I'm young
celebration?
Zaku.
So, I didn't hear the last part, sorry, James.
Without looking,
Uh-huh.
what Warframe do you think DE picked for Pride celebrations? They're like front mascot.
The new one? What's his face?
Vexia?
The temple.
No. Corvex.
What?
Perfect.
Yes.
What?
Corvex.
Comics?
Happy Pride.
The
Here's a
brick
lump of
wall?
concrete.
Yes. Corvex really speaks pride with his
Okay.
brick wall stature.
A lump of concrete.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. Pick an object.
Dad says hello as well.
Hey.
An object.
I don't know if your dad's an object, I'm sorry.
The answer is
He's
no,
not.
living things are not objects.
You can't objectify him.
I choose a box.
I choose a slinky. I don't know why, but it's the
Fair.
first thing that came to my head.
And James, what did you
A
pick?
Boeing 747.
Okay,
God.
I pick SCP-3108.
I don't know what that is.
Hold on.
It is an indestructible Nerf pistol. Anything shot with SCP-3108 will be immediately cease to exist and be replaced when an entity considered by the wielder to be inferior to the target. Organisms targeted by SCP-3108 will typically be replaced with less complex organisms, for example, a rat to an ant. But in some instances, the replacement is identical except for a missing body part or the presence of a debilitating disease.
This is the world's most complicating object. Pick something else.
No,
Yeah,
I
okay.
pick SCP-3108.
Okay. Well, it depends. We don't even know what the question is.
Yeah. Player orders decided based on how cool the next indie sensation selected object night
Fuck
would
yeah.
be.
Box night.
Boeing
Blinky
747 night.
Or
I think you can get cool with
SCP-3108 night. How would that even work? Would the knight just wield SCP-3108?
It's kind of boring. It's just a knight with a gun.
Yeah, that's just Fortnite.
Nerf gun knight.
That can shoot somebody and just remove their limbs when it's just a little plastic Nerf gun and it
but
can't be
it's
destroyed.
Yeah, but it's selected object knight, so you've got Nerf gun knight.
It's
Box knight.
SCP-3108 night.
Okay, but let's look at
Slinky
this.
knight.
Okay.
Boeing 747 night.
So we look this from a balanced perspective, right?
Mhm.
You
I can
can't
turn a
balance-
person into an ant.
Sorry, we only read half of it. The
Yeah,
hero's main
but-
weapon is a selected object. You've
Yeah.
got a man walking around with a Boeing 747 in hand.
I think he's just destroying everything around him walking around with that. I don't think he's helping anyone.
And I don't see how you could balance SCP Knight.
It just says it makes it into an inferior object, and like most of the time it was a removed limb, so like you just shoot a person and they're missing a foot.
You
It's
can
kinda
shoot a person, they can turn into a rat. It's like pretty much whatever the person seems inferior. So they could look at a person and be like, you know what's inferior to this guy? A rat. And then you shoot him and he turns into a rat and then you step on him and he's dead.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do to the guy that's walking around holding a full
You
Boeing
can't get
747?
near him,
Man,
that's what.
Exactly. He's simply built different. If he's strong enough to wield that in one hand, or two hands.
I don't think a Slinky Knight is doing much, sorry Taylor.
Hey, you
He
never know.
probably just strangles people with it. We don't know what the slinky is made of.
Slinkies can make pretty good weapons.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the Slinky is at
Maybe
least
like
better than
nunchucks.
the box. I think Sam goes last as Box Knight.
But hear me out. A box night could honestly be a pretty fun game.
Yeah, it could be a fun game, but it's not a very good weapon. You're gonna hit somebody with it and it's gonna break in half.
You've clearly never gotten a paper cut.
I,
Cardboard cuts are worse than paper cuts.
yeah, they are.
Exactly.
But you're gonna be sitting there trying to hit somebody with your little cardboard sword, and your cardboard sword is just gonna bend in half, and they're gonna look at you like, what
Who
the
said
heck are
it
you
had to
doing?
be a sword? I just said a box.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like making an assumption of like, you know, maybe it's like if you're hitting somebody with a sword or whatever, it's typically gonna bend and break.
Nah,
And
it's
it's
a
not
whole
gonna
ass
hurt
box.
that much either.
You never know
I
what's in a
think the
box.
Boeing 747 is the coolest.
I
You
don't know,
can't
I
beat
like
a
I
man
like
that's wielding a whole plane.
SCP-3108.
You can't beat a man that's wielding a whole plane.
I can turn you into nothing so you're no longer wielding your stupid plane.
Not if I hit you with a plane first. I've got more reach.
I'll
You've got a Nerf
snipe
gun.
you at range with my Nerf gun.
You got a Nerf gun. It's got a range of about 5
Hey,
feet.
there's some Nerf guns that are really freaking strong. And who says the Nerf gun's not modded, huh?
The one in the picture is... I've got one of those in my bedroom.
Fuck it,
It is not effective.
I am going to vote for First Ants. I do like how the
The
image in my
Boeing.
head.
Alright.
The
So
Boeing
James is
does
first.
look pretty funny.
Alright, am I second then with SCP-3108?
Only because it's an actual weapon.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think the Slinky could be more amusing than the box.
I think a Slinky can do more than a box as well.
Yeah, like a wire slinky.
Yeah. You could stab somebody with that.
I was thinking more like slicing their throats with it, you know?
Fair? Yeah.
Yeah.
Little slicey slice.
Alright, the
action.
shopkeeper's in class at the moment.
Give me some charm.
You want some charm? Alright, to the gym.
That damn epic dodgeball match takes place. Has this already been read out?
There's a couple of different ones.
Okay. But the match isn't reporting as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you... I'm a fucking Frankenstein, so sure, human. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. The most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win people's hearts over. You gain +2 charm.
Youth is a gift.
Oh, it's the coach.
Sam,
Sam, you wanna vote for the
I
coach?
I mean, I can have the coach if you want.
I can do it. Alright, everyone. Let's get ready for some rousing round of...
Middle-aged style shinty.
Yes,
Really?
just kidding. It's more dodgeball, Liam. Miranda, you're the team captains. Miranda, you pick first.
Oh, well, I guess. And?
Miranda pulls you aside and begins talking in a stage whisper that is probably definite.
James is
definitely
dyslexic, by the
audible
way.
To your fellow students. Yep.
It's always a great blow to my honor to lose at anything, even a foolish peasant sport like dodging balls. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you're up to par, but you do seem like you spent a great deal of time examining our fellow students. Almost as if you're obsessively ranking them in your mind as to whom would be the best prom date or some such thing.
Oh man, did Miranda call you out or what?
Tell me, so that my royal reputation is not sullied by losing this paltry game, how best can I assess the skills of my fellow students, and therefore lead my team to victory?
Great question. Time to take a royal stab at her heart. Not literally though, but coming up with an equally great answer. Loyalty is crucial. See who admires you the most by having your classmates compose ballads for you. Or, it's not about the students as individuals. Think about how they fit together like an elegant set of silverware.
Nice.
The top one seems like creativity. I'm not sure what the bottom one is, but I don't think it's money.
Charm, maybe.
Let's go with the top one.
Top one? Alrighty.
Ballads seems more amusing.
Hey, creativity.
Oh yes, of course. Loyalty is the most important quality if I'm to lead my fellows blindly into battle, even fake battle. Alright, fellow students and general inferiors, if you wish to join me on my surely winning dodgeball team, you must serenade me on my favorite topic, me. Acceptable. the these except what?
Acceptable visas.
Theses, okay. Acceptable visas include my beauty, my intelligence, my talent, my ruthlessness, or my humility. Begin.
Well,
It
better
could-
your
it-
team than Liam, so it goes nothing. Miranda, your eyes shine like the sun, your hair is curled just right, your nose is ultra perfect, your fins are delight.
That's all very true. Next, please.
It wasn't actually thesis, it's thesis. There's just
Oh,
another
I
spelling
thought-
apparently.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
Yeah, I
it's
thought
a-
it must be an
it
American
looked
spelling.
wrong.
It's something weird like that. I googled it quickly.
Damn Americans.
If you were a sport, you'd be the best sport. That's the end. This song was short.
I am delighted. Let us continue ad infinitum.
Miranda shoots you a look of a narcissistic fish maiden who has been told wonderful things about herself. And she's super into the person who made it happen for her. Score, you gain +2 charm 1 smart.
All right.
I guess I'll put my boldness up to an 8 as well. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. I wouldn't kill a turtle! That monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud.
The game just called you a pussy.
Yeah, I wouldn't kill a turtle! You spent the last half an hour arguing with Liam about which celebrities are into paleo diets, and he's about to put an end to it. Why is Liam here?
Okay. This is going nowhere. Let's let internet be our judge. Hey, Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check something.
Hey.
What's this? Most fabulous pixie hairstyles for the spring-summer season.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damien is checking out fabulous hairstyles. Oh, let me see.
That's so sweet. We want to see.
Why is half the class in the fucking bathroom?
Because why not?
Yeah.
Okay, it's clear Damien is losing his crap over this. You feel kind of responsible, so the least you can do is handle some damage control by stopping Miranda and Polly from seeing his phone too. Divert their attention by making money rain. I am not a rich person.
I wonder what that one.
Turn Damien's phone into a bird! Before anyone else can check Damien's phone, you improvise a spell. Avada Kedavra! Your magic skills are on point, and the phone is surrounded by a very magical and very orange cloud. Then, there is no more phone. Instead, a majestic hoopoe bird emerges from Damien's hand.
Damien is now dead because you cast Avada Kedavra.
My bad.
What?
I like Mary, a bird!
People attack.
Wait, Mary, it's just a bird. Not all birds are trying to assassinate you.
What a great spell, Mim. And I totally get your statement. Nowadays, we're way too addicted to our phones. We should get addicted to something better than phones, like birds.
I like birds.
If you'll excuse me, I'm leaving to turn some phones into birds. People will thank me later.
Thanks.
You're still a bit intrigued by the whole fabulous hairstyles thing, but for now you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Sure.
Alright, Taylor, where are you going?
I will go. What one's. Okay, what one does what again?
So the
Library.
classroom will give you smarts, the library will give you money, the auditorium will give you creativity, and the outdoors will give you fun. The classroom is also currently occupied by the shop.
Okay. Alright,
Some random bitch just set up a shop in their classroom. We can't even learn anything. How rude.
maybe. Well, I've already got fun really high, so I feel like I should probably. Because the creativity is at a 3.
You want to go to
Pretty
the auditorium?
low. Sure.
Okay.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Look at you in your little outfit.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Wait, you gain 2 plus creativity. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey BB, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Is that a let's party or lesbian party?
Buenas las dos?
Who knows with Polly?
Probably
Hey, you got my text. That's good. Because I need some help brainstorming. I'm gonna be doing a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of limitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up?
Sorry, oh, you've got some ideas. And they're the spiciest.
Sexy tax evader.
The Mandrake root one is pretty funny.
Hi, Raven. Welcome back.
Let's spike the punch.
Spike the punch.
Yeah.
Eee, nice.
Later that night, at the party,
This is nuts. Look at all these humans in human costumes. A Georgina at the party owlbear totally just turned into a sumo wrestler. And Larry the Lich looks exactly like former United States President Abraham Lincoln.
oh, Larry doesn't just look like Lincoln, he is Lincoln. He has all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death.
Alright, good to know. Abraham Lincoln turned into a Lich.
Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories, a childhood, family, friends. They have no recollection of their lives as a monster and are all currently going insane from the cognitive dissonance.
Nice. Manny the Manticore just turned into a retired cop who was screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Pranked!
In about 4 hours, all of these newly created people will revert to their previous forms, essentially murdering these new identities. Lol.
Hey, morning, Mira.
In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit out of actual humans and streaming it online. +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Let's do this!
You go, Sam.
Okay, let's go on to the library. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. It's definitely a dramatization. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. Guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 months of dollars, so +2 money.
Nice.
I'm back. Sorry, cats were electing to choose my bedroom as a
Oh
fight.
god.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Ever since you brought your precious lemon, you begin each morning by staring lovingly at this wonderful yellowness. So juicy, so succulent, so tempting. You lean in for a sour kiss when...
What a commoner.
Oh.
Guards, seize them!
Before you know it, Miranda's bodyguards have seized you, and she grabs your precious lemon.
Now, what do you think you're doing, traitor? You're a total traitor face!
Miranda chucks your precious lemon as far as she can. It goes about 4 feet She doesn't have a lot of upper body strength.
Disgraceful.
It's totally like disgraceful that you're competing against Scott and me.
She angry at me or the lemon?
I don't know.
Competing, and you're confused until you see Miranda pointing at the worst and also cutest lemonade stand you've ever seen in your life. It's made out of wood planks with several nails sticking out wildly. Someone has painted Lemonade, and it costs $50 monster dollar on the front of the stand. These words are clearly written in blood. Nice. Scott is working. Scott is working the lemonade stand and also waving at you adorably with one of the bloody wooden planks.
You see, the other day, Scott and I were totally bored. So we asked Vera how we could have fun, and she told us there's no greater joy than the joy of entrepreneurship.
Hmm?
We were confused at first. I assumed entrepreneurship was some kind of fancy, weirdly named chip. But it turns out it's the act of betting money, not by birthright, nor by extorting your subjects. Exotic.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, and I love a good challenge, and any word with more than 3 syllables is already challenging by itself. So we started as lemonade stand, but no one has bought any lemonade yet. Well, it sounds like not a good thing for a lemonade stand, but what the fuck do I know? Wait, I see a business opportunity. Hey Polly, can you hear me screaming lemonade so that he'll buy our lemonade? Is this loud enough?
I'm always down for a little liquid courage. What kind of booze is this?
Actually, there's no alcohol in our lemonade. It's just made from lemons, sugar, and horsehair.
Sorry, babes. Girls can't drink a non-alcoholic crap. If we do it, we'll die.
That makes sense. Sorry for all the cheering. Hope you don't die.
I'm going to point out to Scott and Miranda that Polly is already super dead, but she goes teleports away before you get a chance.
Yo, Liam, my dude, come do lemons, a lemonade, do it, yo! I can't go too loud, otherwise Claire's gonna hear me and I'm going
Lemonade. A lemonade stand. What is this? A coming-of-age movie from 1984? Actually, that would be super meta and awesome. But since I don't see a film crew, I'm assuming you're just sending lemonade, which is absurdly passé.
Thanks for the compliment, bro. Hear that, Miranda? We're passé.
Idiots. It's not a compliment, it's an insult that demonstrates my superb vocabulary. If you're going to be this cliche, you might as well start kick a campaign for your lemonade. Crowdfunding is as out of fashion as patriarchy right now.
I have hydrated, Mira.
You're about to point out that for someone with such a superb vocabulary, you've heard him say passe and cliche 1 out of 3 times you encounter him. But then Miranda stops you with a very high-pitched ooh noise.
Ooh, I've heard of this Start Kicker thing. It's a website that allows peasants to give their money away.
Whoa, that sounds dope. Thanks for the advice, Liam. You're like always there for us, bro.
I'm out.
You two are ruining my carefully crafted tsundere vibes. I'm out of here.
Sunder what?
The tsundere vibes. Scott and Miranda immediately whip out their phones and start planning a Star Kicker campaign. Scott is just using a piece of cardboard with a picture of a phone screen drawn on it. Weirdly, he's got the best signal of all 3 of you.
It seems that we need to promise the peasants some kind of reward for their money. What should we give them?
A reward for our lemonade campaign? Maybe we should do,
Scott thinks hard about it for 12 full minutes.
a glass of lemonade.
Perfect! Okay, I wrote that one down. Now we need something even fancier for another reward. Maybe a glass of lemonade. Drat! Where are my ideas, sirs? When I need them? Having ideas for the working class, we nobility are all about suppressing them.
Whoa, we need another award? Dang, my brain's overheated already. Ah! Help us.
Check the last project you backed on Star Kicker, and after reading through the Human Prom 2 campaign for inspiration, you have a perfect idea for a fancy reward.
Suspiciously meta.
Oh.
I'd love to see the sexy glass of lemonade.
I kind of like
I'm
this.
sure she did,
I
Miriam.
feel like that might be pretty.
Ooh.
That was fun.
Oh, Sam, you just started the event. You've already failed it.
I don't care.
Taylor?
Oh, sorry. A body pillow of a glass of lemonade? Who buys such a thing? Let me do some research. According to this online search, body pillow users define themselves as thirsty as fuck.
Oh, then it makes sense that thirsty people could use a glass of lemonade.
Indeed, Scott. It seems the lemonade and body pillow demographics overlap more than one would expect.
You spend the next few days prototyping a lemonade body pillow to impress Scott and Miranda. After you finish with the extra stuffing and lemonade scent, you present the ultimate glass of lemonade, extra fresh ducky makara.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Yeah, it looks nice indeed.
I never realized how much I wanted to cuddle a glass of lemonade. Maybe because of how difficult it was due to being cold and uninviting to cuddle. Like,
It's mesmerizing. The glass has no eyes, yet I feel as if it was looking directly at me, spooning my very own soul.
it's true. I see how the glass's lemonade is looking at me too.
No, stop, Scott. The glass is looking at me.
Oh god. Miranda grabs the body pillow and flees with it while screaming, "It's mine!"
No, I want to cuddle my soul. Miranda, stop. I want some body pillow for me too. I read that wrong, but whatever.
Close enough.
He also runs
Same
off.
thing, different
You're left
words.
alone, watching them run off into the distance, chasing each other for possession of the body pillow. You're alone. There's no more Scott, no more Miranda, and what's worse, no more body pillows. Only
Then
now
you
do you
fuck
realize
that.
how much... yeah, no, that's fine. Only now do you realize how much you love to feel to feel the pillow looking into your soul. Now you feel empty and pillowless.
I think I'm losing brain cells. more
Mim,
than
did I
Scott.
tell you about the homicide in the next... No, you did not tell me about the homicide in the next town over.
No.
People die all
I
the
had
time.
one down
Choose
the
a
road
brand.
from me.
Nestle.
Lockheed Martin.
Coca-Cola.
Choose a brand.
I got a can of Coke next to me, so...
I can't even think of any brands. Hold on.
I looked
Look
to
for
my
something
left.
branded.
A 13-year-old boy is in custody for it? Oh, jeez, okay. Child murder. Well, not a child being murdered, but the child doing the murdering.
What's worse than murder? A child.
No,
I can't see any brands around me. It's too dark.
How do you know what brands are in? What do you wear? I was like, what brands are you wearing? Problem solved. Sam, what brand do you say?
I said Nestle.
Nike? So we got Nestle, Nike, Coca-Cola, and what was yours, James?
Lockheed Martin.
What?
Lockheed
Wait,
Martin.
can I change Woolworths?
Yeah. Woolworths? Oh, it's Woolworths? Yeah, I guess Woolworths is a brand, yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
brand.
they make their own things.
Player order is decided based on how funny and crazy it would be if the selected brand teamed up with a popular K-pop.
I mean,
I think I go last because Coke and K-pop would make sense.
Lockheed Martin. Could you just imagine how many F-22 Raptors they could put into K-pop videos?
A lot.
War crimes.
I think
in
also
K-pop
Nike
videos.
is one that makes sense. I think me and Taylor would probably be
I was
last. Oh no, Taylor
gonna-
switched to Woolworths.
Yeah.
Okay, Woolworths and K-pop makes no sense because K-pop is Korean and Woolworths is Australian.
Or American, depending on
Nestle's just kind of war crimes, but they don't actually, you know.
No, Nestle is human rights violations.
You're
Lockheed
right.
Martin is black ops and war crimes.
Well, I mean, there is a lot of human rights violations in Korea.
I think James goes first. Do we all agree that James goes first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fighter jets. Hell yeah. Oh.
Now is it
Hey, hang
Woolworths
on, hold up.
holding
His
on?
computer just turned off.
Oh,
What?
is that what the Discord message is?
Yes.
I'd assume so. Huh.
I may have accidentally
Hello.
Hi,
One-
welcome back.
in the chair and picked the cord out.
Nice.
Secret talent. I apologize. Okay, what were we doing?
Okay, so we agreed that James goes first. So then it's Woolworths or Sam. What was yours again?
His was Nestle.
Nestle.
His was human rights violation.
I think Woolworths goes second, and then
Yeah.
Nestle, and then
you
me.
were doing it.
So Knock, Sam, and then me.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, the coach is
Why
there.
is the coach there? We'll go with the table on the bottom right.
Bottom right. Oh, hey, Joy's there.
Isn't she in the second game?
Yes, she's a romance option in the second.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins and Vera. What was it? Folding?
Yeah.
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin folds for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all of the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested.
You happen to have some napkin folding skills of yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold a napkin like this, so it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. This writhing snake fold is for one, it's time to leave. Very alone and stop explaining that. The top one. Self-aware napkin that's sole purpose. What is your job?
Fold
that's
napkins.
adorable. Look at it folding everybody's napkins. It's like a tiny adorable surf.
It looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins.
I know, it's so efficient. Go little napkin surf, be free.
Aren't you
What if
worried
we
this will
really
turn
want
into
the
a
world?
self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins?
Why? That sounds lovely.
God, you're impossible.
You seem to have mispronounced impeccable.
Whatever, I'm leaving before the napkin folk take over the world.
Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long though. You've got to stop those napkins before they take over the world.
Fair?
Sure.
Alright, Taylor, where do you want to go sit?
I guess I'll go top left.
Top left, alrighty.
Samuel, you've got to voice someone.
When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food.
Hey, boo.
Oh, welcome to the don't need to eat, so we just take dope food pics, zombie.
We believe the food, like heavy construction machinery, should be seen and not tasted.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery?
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually some kind of blur, like last Saturday.
There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own, and now to complete your masterpiece.
Excuse me, sir.
Bottle of whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. I love liquid lunch.
Sam.
Wait, did you you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pick table. How do you even drink liquor?
Duh, I'm making a live person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously.
I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk. But why? Why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle?
So it counts as food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal.
You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Let's do this!
How do you justify downing an entire bottle of whiskey for one?
You just do.
You don't.
I'll choose in a second, just finishing up something. Sorry.
No, good, Sam. Every stats.
Hey, hang on, there may be a reason to play Dead by Daylight.
What?
Never mind. They've just discounted some of the Masquerade skins.
Okay.
Or something. I don't know.
Pet Ribbon.
They're
I
downgraded
can
again.
actually do that right now because Ribbon's asleep next to me, or she's not asleep anymore. Hello, Ribbon. Oh, you're still cuddly, baby. He's
Oh no,
happy.
the Masquerade is... Before the Masquerade,
Ribbon has been pet.
outfit
Sorry,
sales.
Dad.
From the 27th to the 3rd of May to the 3rd of June.
Okay.
There's a login reward of a Trapper skin and a Dwight skin.
Well, I don't need money. I don't really have money, but I'm trying to be as broke as I can.
Understandable. You're gonna try to go for negative money or something?
What's up?
You can do that.
Sorta. Hey, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's all okay. You can look at my stuff.
You can buy a present or a tampon, Sam.
I think you should buy the present.
Later, Gator.
It's totally easier.
Huh.
I know the composition is not that great, and the color palette likes death, but fuck you. It's a gift. Thanks.
Alright.
Do I get 3 points with Damien, or do I go say hi to Joy? I think I get 3 points with Damien.
Oh no, I have to voice everyone here.
You find
Literally
Scott and
everyone.
Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on.
Always believe in yourself.
Go boys, go. Munch your way to victory. Ah, there's no truer sport than an eating contest. 10th crotch. Shuzzy, let me eat.
It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Distract Scott with surprise fireworks. Slather Damien's hot dogs in holy ketchup. Well, we won Damien, so sorry Scott. What the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. You let them rip.
Hey, stop that. Who told you that? Who's making the noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared. They found us, Scott. The Viet Cong. Oh lordy. That's not all over again.
Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damien lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes.
Ah, thanks. I was just eating like that. I normally do when these two idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I got that old furnace in my stomach.
Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice. Some would say that's almost like making out with him. Yum. Player order is decided based on your ability to mimic the noise a giraffe makes. What noise does a giraffe make?
I don't know.
Alright, we need to listen to this so somebody could try best imitate.
What? No, why is that the first option that comes up? Is why does when you search what noise does a giraffe make?
Sorry, my internet's really bad at the moment, so this is just taking a while to load.
Okay, I'm clicking on giraffe sounds. Learn animals with Kiddopedia shorts.
Give me 1 sec, I'm just feeding my cats because they've been harassing me.
Understandable, have a nice day.
I normally get fed.
Giraffe sound. Here we go, 3 years ago, giraffe sounds.
I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of horrifying.
It sounds like a weird abomination of like multiple things.
It's
Hold
like
on.
Let me put it in chat. Oh, you've got like an MI. Sam's already linked it. Okay, we've got it on repeat, guys.
I have a problem here. My microphone might not pick me, make me making noises. It might not
Okay.
pick it up.
I'll try to go
That's
first,
horrifying.
I guess. There's my attempt. You just sound like a cat.
I don't fucking know. It's really hard to make a noise. The giraffes are like either horrifying or boring.
Who's next?
Sam? Sam or Taylor? Come on. Make a noise.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just listening to it again. Okay. Oh, oh my god, how do I do this? 1 sec. Right. No. I can't get the nasally noise.
Sam?
Oh, Sam's just
I
a
can't.
demon.
I'm trying to
Either
grab
Sam
my
or maybe Taylor laughed for that one.
That was just a burp.
They were awful. All of our
Taylor,
noises were
not
awful.
Taylor. Mirror, who do you think made the best giraffe sound? Because I think we were all awful.
I tried to like get something to make it like
It's like
echo, but it wouldn't work. It's
It's not
like
the one-
really throaty.
Yeah.
I'm putting this vote straight down to Mirror. Mirror, from best to worst. give us your opinion, because I really can't say.
Or you could just click the random button.
James sounds like a cow. Not gonna lie, fair.
So do giraffes.
Yeah, they do kind of sound like horrific cows. It's between me and Taylor. Ayo.
Hey.
Right, rank us all, Mirror. The first best is the best person at first and the worst person at last. Just all of our names in order.
Both go again one more time.
oh god. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Oh.
Not the two burps during that. Alright, Mira. Rank us.
Why am
Me,
I
Taylor,
last?
Sam, James. Hey, get wrecked,
I didn't
James.
even make a fucking noise that sounded anything like it.
Okay, me, Taylor, Sam, and then James. Okay, thank you, Mira. Because I think we're all equally as horrific at that.
We might as well just click the random button.
difficult.
Yeah, but we have a third party that can give choice. Alright, what am I doing? I think maybe I get my smarts to a 12, so then I've got 2 12s, 2 8s, and 2 5s. Yeah, I think that's the best course of action. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monsters nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain positive smarts. You stay long after everyone else is gone. You're deep in yet another discussion with Liam. This time, you're arguing about which celebrities are also well-known Naruto fan artists. Nice.
Leonardo DiCaprio definitely is one of them.
I'm telling you for the 100th time, despite what everyone believes, there's a very strong Naruto subculture among Oscar-winning actors. One could say Naruto is the biggest inspiration for many of them.
But you stop your conversation when you realize you're not alone. Damien is in the corner, styling the hair of a corpse?
Hey, Damien, what are you doing?
Yeah. huge secret. I want to be a hairstylist and makeup artist.
No one is judging you, Damien.
Corpses. But before you judge me, let me tell you the whole story. Once upon a time, there was a young demon who was a huge fan of cars and illegal drag races. And so, the young demon, whose name was the biggest twist, Damien, heard of an incredible TV show called RuPaul's Drag Race. And he thought,
Oh.
oh, damn, it's about time they did a show about drag racing. What a fool he was. For the TV show was not motorsports about drag. First, the demon watched the show, waiting for the part where they showed the actual drag racing happening. Only to discover there was none. But by the end of the first episode, he was blown away by the contestants, who happened to be fiercer and stronger than any warrior or actual drag racer the young demon had ever seen. They sexualized the huntress in that show. Oh wait,
Ew.
did they? One of the drag racers. It's an entirely questionable series. He realized they were so kick-ass in part because of the intense and elaborate hairstyles they had, and the makeup that was more badass than any war paint he had yet witnessed. Hurt my cheek, my jaw to voice this dude. At that moment, he realized he wanted to be able to give the fierceness to other people, and that's how he started on his secret path to becoming a hair and makeup artist. What you might not expect is that young demon was I, Damien.
You literally told us 2 seconds ago that his name was Damien.
But it could have been another demon named Damien, dude.
Anyway, were you practicing hairstyles on this corpse?
Yeah. I didn't want any of you to know until I was the ultimate hairstylist and the most feared makeup artist. But I feel I'm not yet meeting my full potential, and I need even more badass training method. Any ideas?
Witness a loved one getting killed or almost killed and get so angry you end up unleashing a new level of stylism. Meet a tough adversary and build a rivalrous frenemy relationship that pushes the both of you to improve. I feel like the bottom one might be charm, and pretty much anything is better than charm for me, so I'm going for that. Witness a loved one getting killed. Yeah!
What?
Tim?
Great idea.
Liam pulls a gun from somewhere and shoots you in the leg.
What are you doing?
I mean, Mim's been helping you with this personal issue of yours in a selfless way. I'm sure she has grown on you.
And don't beat it. Mim might as well have been super cool about this. And really understanding. Very supportive, but... Oh yeah, you might be right.
Of course I'm right. And I'll shoot her in the head unless you get better at hairstyling and makeup.
No!
Damien starts doing your hair with a never before seen intensity. Hey, we heard a shot and our logical response was to follow the sound and see what stupid thing was happening.
What's going on?
Damien can't answer because he's too focused on styling the crap out of your hair.
Didn't I say shit?
James, I can't swear.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what's this? Is this the power of caring?
Damien gives you such a great hairstyle that your leg wound is healed. Wow.
Damien, this is majestic. Mim's hair looks like the concept of victory.
Why were you hiding that you were so good at this?
I wanted to be the very best before anyone knew.
Now you are, Damien, because you're doing hair for the right reasons.
Yes! With skills like this, you'll be famous, everyone will know you.
Yeah, everyone.
It's clear Damien is still hiding something, but that's a twist for another event. For now, be happy that you're gaining +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Alright, where are you going, Taylor? You could bump your create... Oh wait, no, the cat's in the auditorium right now.
There's a cat? Oh, right.
Yeah, the shopkeeper.
I'm less interested now.
Yes, yeah, James likes cat girls.
Maybe I'll go to like the, I guess the toilets, the bathrooms. That's
For
what
some
I would say.
boldness. Yep, that's boldness. You wanna go to the bathroom? Alrighty.
Yeah, might as well. That day, you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepare you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night. She takes it off and throws it at you to get your attention.
Yo, yo, yo. That human party convinced me I want to be a scientist, but not just any kind, a party scientist. What's a party scientist, you ask? Why, just a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secret to the raddest party. Throughout a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good. So I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Oh, you know, just have a really dope parties all the time. Anyway, I'm going to a bar mitzvah tonight, and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge? Chemistry.
Chemistry, like cooking up like Walter White, perhaps?
I feel like the electric side, but actually is creativity.
The electric side could be fun, which is your top
Either
stat.
Fun or electricity?
Yeah.
Sorry, creativity.
Yeah.
Alright,
Chemistry
well,
could be
Chemistry, I
smarts.
would say it's probably smarts.
yeah,
It's a bit of a gamble.
it is a bit of a gamble. It is a bit of a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like electric slide will probably be fun. Alright, well, I guess we'll go, fuck it, I'm gonna go chemistry because it makes me think of a lab. A mess
Understandable.
one to be specific.
Chemistry it is. Hey, nice.
Later that night.
Yes, I've done it. I had to tear the heart out of an atomic bomb, but I've done it. I've isolated the element partium, the life of the party. Now to slip the solution into the bar mitzvah's water supply.
The effects are instantaneous. All around you, boys are becoming men, and men are becoming party animals. And not just all around the bar mitzvah, all around the city. The bar mitzvah's water supply was also the city's water supply. You party so hard you cause serious damage to the local infrastructure. Mayor Grim Reaper declares the next day National Hangover Day.
Whoa, what just happened? Oh wait, I remember. Science!
Chemical warfare has never been so fun. You gain +2 fun and +1 smart.
This just in, local ghost girl poisons Jews.
I mean, yeah, fuck it.
Show me that money.
I think I've given up on
Give me your
it.
money.
Give me your money. I have
hey.
$1.
Last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money. Yeah, fucking sure.
All you
Running
can
out of
afford is
things to-
still the tampon.
Later, Gator.
Ooh.
Nothing better than the smell of money.
What did that do?
This I believe is an event
Let's go.
for a secret ending. I think I've gotten it once. Alright, Taylor. Not Taylor. James. Where are you going?
Library again. Let's be more money.
Okay.
That day, you spent some time on the library PC, sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really want to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who gives a shit, and gain +2 money. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, watching some porn like you do in the library.
Fair?
when suddenly you notice, Miranda standing right behind you. Who knows how long she's been there?
Greetings, fellow classmates.
Hello, good friends. What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It does not seem to be nothing. That man seems to be kindly sharing his marmalade with a giant skunk. Explain this at once.
Oh, well, it's simple, you know, it's really just a kind of, well... Yeah,
It's a
cooking
good
show.
show. Yes, a good show. Well, you see, Miranda, when a man and a giant scarf... Top one... seems like boldness to me. Bottom one... Let's go with the bottom one. It's clearly...
Honestly, the bottom one could be charm.
I've got 11 charm.
I don't know.
If it's charm. Let's go with the bottom one. Fuck the top one.
Okay. Yep, I was right, it's charm.
Yeah. 40 minutes and one elaborate explanation later.
So, that's where babies come from.
You just told her where babies come from with a skunk.
My word. I had no idea it involved so many condiments.
Yeah, well, that's the miracle of life for you. All about those condiments.
It seems I still have much to learn about the reproductive system. Perhaps the two of you could be my tutors.
I literally can't think of any reason why that would be a bad idea.
Neither can you. From now on, Miranda's gonna pay you and Polly to watch Port with her. You gain +2 money in 1 month.
Jim.
Damn, where can I get
Let's
paid?
get it on by Marvin Gaye starts playing.
Hey, something's happening to me.
All right.
That weekend, you're at the movies when you receive a summons from Miranda.
Oh, thank goodness you could come.
Technically, Miranda's guards forced you to meet with her, but you'd rather not split hairs.
I am contemplating a decision of extreme gravity to date and or not to date.
So I can technically screw James over.
Or you could be rude, not be rude.
I'm not gonna be rude. I've never done that to anybody.
As you were famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best ask your advice.
The fuck is a Lothario?
I don't know.
But please, be sure
Googling
to
it.
frame it in terms that I will understand. Something simple and straightforward.
A man who behaves selfishly and irresponsibly in his sexual relationship with women. Sorry, Della.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware ants most closely resembles.
Oh. Gilded shrimp tongs, delicately inlaid with diamonds and baby teeth. Bread. James, what are you? I think this is the one that'll make her like you. But bread.
Probably the gilded shrimp tongs.
Okay.
Bit of a rich. She's royalty, isn't she?
Mhm. Well, she's a princess.
Cut it out. Oh, shrimp tongue! Only the most elegant of silvered wares.
You're welcome.
And gilded? Gold on top of silver? How decadent. Of course, the diamonds must represent her strength and endurance, while the baby teeth represent her inner tenderness and willingness to steal teeth from babies. I could not imagine a more appropriate piece of silverware to be my date. But I'm told I'm not allowed to take actual silverware to the prom as my date, so your friend will have to suffice. Thank you ever so much.
Damn, I only just ranked above a piece of fucking cutlery.
And you should understand, even if you're successful here, if you had the ghost sheet, you'd still lose.
Miranda's goons drag you away, but not before Miranda rewards you +3 money for your marvelous advice.
Jesus.
Alrighty. Choose an occupation.
Gynecologist.
An embalmer.
What?
An embalmer.
Oh, Emma.
That's what I want to be.
Dude, Obama.
No, yes, my occupation is just Obama.
So Sam's an escort. I said gynecologist. You said embalmer. Taylor, what were you?
I said lawyer, but I think I'm gonna
Lawyer.
go politician.
Fair.
What's the difference?
A very small thing. A very small thing.
My brother
yeah,
thinks
that's
it's a
right,
flex
you
that he
actually
works
have to
more
be
than I do, so I
qualified
tell
to
him I
be a
make more
lawyer.
money. That's not a
Yeah.
flex. Especially if you make more than him by working less. Alright. Player orders decided based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on the
You
selected
guys-
occupation.
You guys
Um,
see a slutty gynecologist.
A slutty embalmer, a slutty person dealing with dead people.
The slutty escort, that's an everyday thing.
Yeah,
Her
that's sorry,
costume
Sam,
is
but I
being
think you come
slutty.
last there.
The slutty politicians aren't that interesting either. It's just Donald
Yeah,
Trump
I'm
and,
afraid
like,
I've got to
and the
agree with that,
kids.
Taylor.
Now, the
You
slutty
know how
dead person
weird
or the
it would
slutty
be. It
pussy
doesn't have to be
person?
interesting. It's about how weird it is. If you saw a big dog politician dressed in a sexy nurse's costume, it'd be fucking interesting.
No, but
I
it's
mean-
just like a
Like,
costume
ah.
based on them.
Yeah, it's
so
a
I
slutty
can see a
costume
woman
based on that, so
dressed
it would just be like a sexy suit.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't read the rest.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
sexy
No,
suit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is,
To be
not,
fair, though-
is Bill Clinton not betting many women in his life?
Technically, would not a gynecologist kind of just be like a sexy nurse?
Yeah, but so would an
Yeah.
embalmer. You also wear the exact same thing as a gynecologist, you just wear scrubs.
Fair.
So you've got two sexy nurses, a sexy politician, and a sex.
And just escort.
Just the embodiment of sex.
Should we flip a coin
Okay,
between myself and me?
But does my accessory count as a corpse? I bring a sexy corpse with me.
I bring a pussy with me. I think I win. Yeah, sorry.
Fair?
You know, I'm gonna look up how many women Bill
So
Clinton slept
who's
with.
first? Is it me or James? You guys?
Well, I say me, so...
Obviously, I'm gonna say me, so it's up to Taylor and Sam. Who goes first, me or James?
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Look,
The idea of someone completely detaching someone's cooch and walking around with it is hilarious to me. So I'm gonna have to go James.
yeah, but
Taylor,
on the other
what about
side,
the stiff corpse
On-
of an old man in a thong?
I was also thinking about, as an embalmer, you can really get up in there if you need to.
Yeah. Yeah, I could turn them into a
Okay.
puppet if I want.
What if you had like a man purse?
Literally. Look, mine comes with a vagina too if I want it to.
Hey, I mean, the embalmer literally
You
just has
have
a like a
both.
purse.
Yeah, technically, vaginas are attached to people usually, so I just walk around with a naked person. That's pretty slutty.
Nim can put up a naked person.
Yeah, but mine's weirder because mine's dead.
Yeah, but you gotta drag them around. Mine
Yeah,
actually
and?
can go up to people, therefore it's sluttier because they can do things that the dead body can't.
Hey,
but-
people
But
hate
it's
necrophilia.
weird. It's weird. The corpse
Yours
is
more-
weirder than a
yours
living
is illegal.
person.
Yours is
I gotta give
illegal.
this to the embalmer.
They're both
Thank
illegal.
you. Do I win then?
It's not
Alright,
in-
Emb-
no, 'cause it-
embalmer.
Yeah. Alright, James goes second though, for sure, right?
I need to piss.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah. And then sadly Sam goes last because an escort is just already
It's
sexy.
not weird.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
Ah, liquid sustenance. I guess let me get my charm up to a 9 so all my stats are fairly even.
oh, I just realized you can literally hold tab to see what they used.
You didn't realize?
Oh,
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Afterwards, you spot Coach ranting excitedly at Damien. Better go save them from each other.
Always believe in yourself.
Oh, these are both James and James is AFK.
Do I eat soup for dinner, or do I eat spag bowl, or do I eat rotisserie chicken?
What were the options again?
Soup, spag bowl, rotisserie chicken.
Spagbog. Man, Fluce is gonna be really confused when he looks at the chat and sees us linking giraffe sounds.
Maybe he'll be pleasantly surprised.
I think he'd be more confused. Hey Mira, by the way, what do you think of the setup in the bottom right corner of having everybody there, but like just having them smaller on top of me? Welcome back. These are both your people.
Yeah, I know, I saw when I sat down. I've got an alien here.
Nice.
She's sitting by me. What I'm trying to say, son, is that you're full to the gills with untapped potential. I don't have gills. Then what have you breathing? That's what you're full up to, says the tiger. My lungs? Sure, your lungs are full of untapped potential, and you know what they say. I don't. Untapped potential is like untapped maple syrup. It just sits in your lungs where you can't go to anyone's pancakes. What does it have to do with me creating super special custom workout? Your potential, Damien. We're gonna tap it. If you can design a workout that strengthens your specific skills.
I like it, but Taylor needs a PNG. It looks like they are minions. Yeah, and I need to find some sort of picture to use for Taylor for sure.
You said Taylor in herself.
I need to set up something proper for Flucy as well.
Oh, God, yes. Come on, Abby.
Then this will be a really dumb conversation, but it's also an opportunity for you to bond with Damien. So we suggest obstacle course through a burning building. It'll make you a better arsonist. That could be bold. An ambitious regimen of lifting, powerlifting. It'll make you better hairdresser.
Yeah, the bottom one might be like charm.
Maybe, yeah. Which,
But
if it's boldness
the top
and
one,
charm, I think the top one is boldness.
or fun.
I don't know.
And I have Ellie sitting on me. The
I-
top one sounds more fun.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the top
Awesome.
one. Oh, damn
What
it.
was the bottom one then? Creativity?
It has to have been creativity or smarts.
Yeah. then-
Damn.
Well, I
Yikes.
don't know what arson is. Good, kid. But an obstacle course for a burning building is the best idea. I've heard old school, yeah. It is? Of course, silly. I've always say you can feel the burn and burn those calories. But how can I expect anyone to understand my metaphors when they also are dealing with a real fire? Alright, everybody, enough dodgeball. Time to set the gym on fire and run through it.
Soon everyone is running through the smoldering hellstorm that is the gym on fire, hating you and Damien for causing this. To make matters worse, now everyone is as good at arson as Damien is.
Great job, Pyro Brainiac. Now my lust for destruction isn't even edgy anymore. I hope you die in a fire. No, think of something else.
I'm sorry. Damien thinks of several other things, but they are all punching you. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. Oof.
That was a real shit show with the selections there. You already went to the gym, so therefore I want more money.
You want more money already?
That day you
You've
spent
already
some
done that
time on the...
It's the scam one again.
I'm gonna burn out events in the library because I keep going there for money. You see Miranda at the computer next to you. She's got a look on her face that can only mean one thing. Someone's being shitty to her on the internet.
Why would I use Springtrap for Taylor Mirror? I'll just get something from Taylor.
Congratulations, Taylor. You've been shoved into an animal costume and killed.
Apparently.
Springtrap doesn't really make much sense to me.
Yeah.
And the impudence of this so-called internet? My great uncle Maldor got caught eating one child. Okay, hold on. My great uncle Maldor got caught eating one child, just one, and now everyone is talking as if he is some sort of serial child gobbler.
Oh.
It's not just trolls saying this either. All sorts of monsters are saying the most horrific things. I know what you're thinking. Miranda, why don't you just buy the whole internet and make them stop saying mean things about your family? And of course that's what I've been trying to do. There's just one tiny problem. There are plenty of people selling part of the internet, but I have no idea who owns all of it. From whom shall I buy the internet?
Don't you see, Miranda? The true owner of the internet was your aunt, or the Illuminati, duh. What do you want? If you want, I could put you in touch. The top one seems kind of charmy. The bottom one
Seems like it could be smarts, maybe.
smarts or maybe boldness. I'm gonna go with the top one. She
Top
already
one?
owns the internet.
Okay.
She's royalty. They own everything.
It was the Miranda all along. Yeah,
Yeah.
go with Chum.
Hold on. Let me check with my royal accountant. Oh my! It seems you are correct after all. I've owned the internet since 2004 when Steve Works lost it to my father in a poker game.
Fuck.
Well,
This is marvelous news. I shall enact some common sense reforms at once.
Pretty soon, you notice there's something different about the internet. Certain words won't show up when you post them, like child eater,
proletarian.
proletarian revolution, and nachos for some reason. Also, you get the sense that your webcam is watching you, but in a benevolent, friendly way. You thought you were being metaphorical when you told Miranda she owned the internet, but you're not going to complain about being accidentally correct. At least, not when your webcam can hear you. You gain +2 smarts per charm.
Sure.
Where are you going, Taylor?
No, Ellie, where are
Alright.
you going? Ellie has left my lap.
Which one gives me creativity?
The auditorium, which you can currently go to.
Auditorium.
Yeah. I'll go there.
Okie dokie.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity.
I'd just like to mention Ellie
We,
is...
the devs,
Sorry.
pay you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Ellie is
Um.
flooring the floor next to the scratching post I have in my study.
Nice.
Mm. Hey,
That's a great
Springtrap!
nickname.
I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm thinking.
No, it's just thinking, because she said I'm, so it's thinking.
Okay, thinking.
Frankenfuckery. No, Frankenfuck. There
I
we go.
can't say that, Taylor!
Pick a new one. No, Frankenfork. Frankenfork, done. Maybe you could
Frankenfork.
say
There we go.
Frankenfork, okay. Taylor is officially Frankenfork.
You should be able to type it in so it changes the name down below.
You catch Polly floating up on the catwalk, muttering to herself. She perks up when she sees you.
Hi.
Oh man, perfect. I need some advice. Hey, look, it's me.
It's a witch doctor.
Witch doctor.
Yeah, not even
Plague
witch
doctor.
Plague doctor.
Scott was nervous about signing up for the talent shows. I promised him I'd sign up too. But I don't know what to do. Is sex having and drug doing abandoned stage after my act last year, and I can't think of any other talents. I don't want to back out, but I don't want to do something lame just because, you know. What would you do if you were me? Besides look through walls at naked people, because duh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm assuming
Suicide.
twerking would probably be charm.
Yeah,
So,
suicide
suicide?
might be boldness or maybe creativity. Or
That's fun.
boldness or
Suicide.
creativity.
Silverside.
Silverside?
Silverside. We're doing a Silverside medley.
Oh, okay. Suicide. Ooh.
Aww.
That's creativity.
What was the bottom one
Wait,
then?
God fucking damn it.
It either was boldness, smarts, or fun.
Yeah. Were you even at the last talent show last year? Elvira, you know, the other hot girls go around here, did that exact thing for the last show. Except Elvira wasn't a ghost last year. She was a goblin, so she died for real. Everybody agreed it was super hot, no pun intended, okay? So we got together and did a dark ritual to raise her as a ghost. So, no, I'm not going to copy Elvira's act. Because, like, there are two things every ghost girl knows. One, never accept a back rub from a tentacle monster. And two, real death always beats fake death.
God damn it.
It's kind of base though, like
We both
killing
failed
yourself
this
for
day.
Real. Killing yourself for real on stage for a talent show.
In Minecraft, I mean Terraria.
No, in Monster Prom.
No, I've got 11
Let's do
tries.
this.
Go Sam, use your tampon.
At this point, do I just commit to the bit?
What
I have
Fair?
3 money left. And I mean, no
Sam
one
wants
else
to
is
be in
taking
debt.
Give me your money.
it. Aw, you must be in shit, huh? Worry no more. This shit can be yours if you have the money, not me though.
It just said a
You
completely
can't buy
different line
anything.
to what was there.
Yeah, it shows
Uh-huh.
random lines, I think, for everybody.
I thought it would be the same line, you know,
I
for
genuinely
everyone.
don't think it'll let me click anything.
Nope, I don't believe so. I
Click
think you just have to exit.
on the cocaine. Okay. No.
I can't say no forever.
It's Jova.
Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either. I'm wasting so much time.
Everybody choose a movie.
What chicks?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
A. That's a good one.
What did you say, Sam?
White chicks.
Scream.
It's just a movie.
There's so many movies.
Yeah,
Have you
there's
seen-
too many
have you
movies,
seen her
man.
movie collection?
No, she never shows.
Oh, yeah, we
Well,
have an egregious amount of DVDs in this house. Like, there's 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4, 5,
consider
6, 7,
this. There are
8.
2 comedy movies and a horror movie.
We have 8 giant cabinets full of DVDs. I'm not choosing the Lego Batman movie, Mirror. I haven't even seen it. Do I just pick my favorite movie, or
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite movie?
Rose Red? I don't think anyone here has
No.
probably seen Rose Red. I believe it's based on the Stephen King novel.
I'm trying to think of some movies.
I might change
There's
my
Life
answer.
of Brian. There's
True.
Halloween. There's.
I was really hoping you were just going to start naming Monty Python films.
Well, I did.
I mean, she's named 2.
You just named 2.
You know what?
Just
I'm gonna.
two.
I'd like to change my answer.
Okay.
I'm going with Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
Okay, so Morgan
There's
Freeman
Evil
narrates the
Dead.
movie. There's Silent Hill.
Shaun of the Dead. I'll go with Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. No.
So we've got
Wait, it
a
is.
horror comedy,
It's
a
a
comedy,
coach.
and a slice of life. I don't know what the Shawshank Redemption counts on.
I don't know, man. All right. So what are our
Animal
options
Planet.
again? What is every? So I've got Shaun of the Dead,
I've got Scream
Scream.
Shawshank.
Monty Python.
Okay.
Holy Grail.
and the Holy Grail.
How bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. Well, there's definitely like Ghostface figurines. That's not crazy.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing though. There's
Monty
basically
Python ones
figurines
for
of
sure.
everything.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
I just
Google
look.
this.
I won't lie. I've totally forgot what
Shaun
I
of the Dead?
picked. Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the
There's,
Dead.
there's definitely figurines.
Yeah, I could see
of,
figurines for
Nick
Shaun of the Dead.
Frost
Plus, I think
and
zombies would count.
stuff. Yeah.
I think the probably the
All of those are
bizarrest would be Shawshank.
Shawshank literally has Funko Pops.
Oh well.
Okay, no, doesn't. Okay.
Do we
I-
just go
honestly, I
random?
say-
Because I think
I say
they're
hit
all
random,
pretty.
There's-
because
Okay,
There's nothing special.
there is a figurine. For
Yeah, there's
Python,
definitely
Holy
ones for
Grail,
Monty
yeah.
Python for sure. My brother literally
There's
has
heaps.
one. He has the knight on the wall.
there's gonna be. I mean, there's Ghostface ones, and there's probably one of even Matthew Lillard himself
Yeah, probably.
and Sydney. Monty Python, yeah, has got.
Yeah,
there's
my
definitely
brother
gonna be
literally
ones
has
for-
a Funko Pop of the French
Mhm.
knight.
Shaun of the Dead probably has Funko Pops as well.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, do we just go random? Because they're all.
Random.
Yeah, I think we just go random because they're all very configurable.
It's not exactly
Yep,
bizarre.
there's Funko Pops of Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I think we just go random.
Funko Pops have ruined everything.
Alright, Taylor, you're up first.
Nice.
It does mean you can get a Funko Pop. Fuck,
Sure.
what's its name?
I want a DVD Ghostface figurine. Like, I want a really nice, like, DVD Ghostface. Interdimensional Prince! Where you going, Taylor?
Simon Pegg. You can get. It doesn't mean you can get one of Simon Pegg.
I'm going to go. No. Fuck, I'll get in with Polly some more, I guess.
Get some more free love points with Polly.
Yeah. Scott and Polly are sitting together laughing their metaphorical asses off.
Oh, dude Damien.
Girl, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity, which has alienated me from my own true emotions.
You sound exactly like him.
Okay, you to Vera.
I'm Vera. I'm very smart and my hair is pretty and all my friends look up to me because I'm a strong, independent woman.
Scott, I'm not so sure you understand how impressions work.
I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. Can't you tell? I'm just by my said my name right now.
Oh, okay. What about you, Nark? Got any good impressions?
Just one, but it's a real doozy.
I feel like doing
I
Is
feel
this like one of those reverse ones where if you mock the other person, one person likes it?
I have no idea, honestly.
I don't know if I could
I think if you want more points with Polly, maybe
God
do,
damn it,
like,
Mira.
shit on
Why do you
Scott.
want a sexy
Yeah.
Ghostface figurine?
Alright,
Shit on
let's
Scott. I'll take shit on Scott.
let's shit on the dog boy.
You gonna woof woof? It's me, Scott.
Yeah.
Yep, it was opposites.
I know you're doing an impression of me because you said my name, but
Oh my god, that sounds exactly like
it does.
Yeah, I remember that time we took that impression class together and we had to introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, I guess I did say woof woof, it's me, Scott, a dog boy who's bad at impressions. But I didn't yell like that.
I'm sorry, are you there a Scar? There's two absolutely identical werewolves in front of me, and I can't tell the difference.
Polly insists on a smooching contest to determine who the real Scott is. You end up winning in more ways than one.
Hey, yo.
Let's do this!
She stole my fucking job.
Sam, back to the money lady.
Or you could fuck the interdimensional prince.
You
No,
are right.
no, I want to smash the prince.
I could absolutely steal this.
No, I want the prince. Let me touch him. I love him. I really wish he was in one of the games as a romance option.
roar.
But you are right. At this
Do
point,
the
I am
roar.
trying to harass the cat.
Wait, I'm pretty
Do
sure
the
there is
whole-
actually a secret ending to romance the cat.
Maybe today.
Or it might be in the
You just
second.
keep harassing the cat.
Give me that Coke.
Actually,
You
it
can
might
kinda
be
just-
that you just go to her every single time she shows up, and I think there's an option to potentially date her. I could be wrong,
So
but
you just came here to say hi? What a weirdo. Human interaction is so lost here.
You're not a human.
Let's go.
Alright, James.
We're going for more fish points.
more fish points.
You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously.
Have you found it yet?
I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science.
How hard can it be? It's just silverware.
Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your pick is just food?
No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega society.
Well, my silverware is a metaphor for...
Silverware?
Yes! Is that not enough?
It's more than enough. Can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it.
You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge.
Hey yo, hello Tingus Pingus, how you doing?
Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance like a taste. Elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. We're going with the gloating spoon.
The gloating spoon, okie dokie.
Ah, yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils.
What's a gloating spoon?
Well, of course you wouldn't know about it.
Rude.
I think we're all doing pretty good, thank you for asking. How about yourself? Oh, wait, I already asked that. I have a great memory, I swear.
No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, of course you didn't know. You're not as cultured as I am.
I wanna get to MonsterCon, but it's the only one I don't have. I have every single other one.
Such smug superiority. I am no match for this spoon.
Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, longingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have any points.
You know, big fan of these games. Absolutely love them. Played them since this one came out. And my boy, the Interdimensional Prince. Sup, waifu? You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips the hole in the fabric of reality.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince.
I thought you had a Scottish accent.
Fuck off.
Look, he's the Interdimensional Prince. He's from the non-Scottish interdimensional place this time.
You searched far and wide for a hero
Never mind, he's gone
capable of
back.
solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of... I have to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 12. Wait.
HDMI 2, Sam.
I was gonna say, how many forces is TV
Damn.
now? That's impressive.
I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control.
You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control.
You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communication might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs.
Reverse baptism, remove
The
the
choice is yours.
Screw that. Let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? I want to make my own ritual.
Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed.
Hey yo, where's Polly?
Then,
You're
we
missing
pretty
out.
much we pretty much do whatever we want and then make it legal for people not to do that thing once a year.
Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity. Oh, I'm a very creative person now.
It's called Shrimpmas.
It's like I'm a very fun person.
Alrighty.
It just started pouring with rain.
Choose something cool.
Nice.
What did you? Oh,
Chuck
I get it.
Norris. There's nothing cooler than Chuck Norris.
Fair.
Katanas.
My brain's only going through, like, really things that I think are cool, but I'm pretty sure nobody else will think is cool, or even know. Oh man.
When you said ice, I did not think the ice that melts.
Oh, I mean, it's still cool? Question mark?
I know it's specified which ice, and I ain't
Oh.
going to.
You know what? I pick Mira. She's pretty cool.
I gotta disagree here.
Whoa. already chosen?
Chuck Norris.
Okay,
Nice.
Katanas.
fair.
Then the mirror.
Player orders decided based on how awesome it would be
You're
in
telling me you
Japan
don't
built
want to
vending
buy
machines
Chuck
that sold
Norris?
us.
You can't
There's
buy
already
Chuck
vending
Norris.
machines that sell.
So 2 of them are
Chuck
human
Norris.
trafficking.
Alright. They probably already have.
Yeah, they
vending
probably
machines
already
with
have like
katanas, let's
katana
be
selling
real.
ones.
I'm sorry,
Unfortunately,
I would
Taylor, I
spend
think you
all
come
my money.
last.
All my money would be spent on.
Ice
Chuck Norris.
machines also already exist.
Which one?
Oh, yeah,
You
the
got a
ones
point
find
there.
in-
Yeah,
in,
you have a
like,
point
hotels
there.
and shit.
It's a vending machine that just sells ice. It doesn't specify which ice.
One vending machine's a person, the other one's an actual vending machine.
Okay,
come on.
There's only ones that dispense miniature versions, not actual ones. I googled it.
That's because Japan's laws are so strict you can't walk around in public with a katana.
Not a real
But
one,
you
anyway.
can walk around in public with your own Chuck Norris.
So I
you
would
can also walk around in
technically be
public with
changing
your own
all
mirror.
Laws.
I'm sorry, Mira, but I do think Chuck Norris is a lot.
I
cooler
think
than-
Chuck Norris. I think Chuck Norris wins.
I still think Chuck Norris buys you.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair. I mean, yeah. But I think. Do we all agree James wins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is it the second human trafficking?
Yeah. The next one's human trafficking. It's pretty based.
Okay. Sorry, Mira. We're trafficking you. And then, ice.
Honestly, I'd
or
say even
katanas?
Katanas is still cooler than ice.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
which
I
ice is the problem?
It's literally
It's not
just,
specified.
it's
just
non-specific
ice.
It's just ice.
Where if you take that as ice, water, because ice is just a nickname. For
So
rock.
I think Taylor gets third place, Sam gets last.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm just selling ice, man.
Excuse me, sorry.
The Iceman.
Let's go.
Sam is
Oh
the
my
ice
god, it's
man.
raining
Ooh.
so heavy.
Hey, now
let's
you've got the
go
rain?
to the
Yeah.
gym.
You want to go to the gym?
I want to be more charming. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Am I about to reread this? Nope. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly to go straight for the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement, but an unexpected twist. You gain plus 10 righteousness, but in this game is so wrong in so many ways that you'd be lucky if you could do everything you had. Plus 2 charm. Afterwards, a royal procession, 500 members strong, informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. The restaurant she has chosen is so fancy, its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 figures.
Oh.
But with all these heavily armed guards around you, you think it'd be unwise to refuse, so later that night,
This restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted, the flatware is only platinum, not diamond. And this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old. But at least our table is held up by 3 weeping serfs, as it always ought to be.
Garçon.
Garçon.
I was gonna say that as well, but I was like, okay.
Garçon, 1 bottle of rubies and a bottle of actual gold, if you would be so kind. My suitor will have.
Quick, pick something before she realizes that you don't think you're fancy than Wilma's chicken hut. It doesn't matter what I order, anything will taste good as long as I eat it with you. Or one of everything, and I'm buying.
Oh, the bottom one is definitely money, I reckon, and
Yeah.
you're loaded, so... I think the answer is obvious.
One of everything I'm buying.
What an expansive gesture. You must be quite wealthy. Why, the duckalore alone costs more than the gross domestic product of Iceland, and the chopped salad is literally just shredded money. Is it possible that your family is wealthier than mine? No, it can't be. Father would be inconsolable. Garçon, Make that 2 of everything, and I am paying. Oh, but you look so disappointed. Well, if you insist, you may cover the tip.
The tip is just enough to set you back quite a bit, but you're lucky it wasn't worse. You get plus 2 fun and charm.
All right.
And I got them 2 15s.
Okay. Okay. Fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, yo! Juan, this small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal plus 2 fun from him. Hooray! You're arguing with Liam, Polly, and Miranda about use of the word indie. What's its true meaning what its true meaning is, and if it's worth using at all nowadays. When you're suddenly distracted by a piercing anime scream, you go to investigate and find Damien giving a kickbutt hairstyle to a new corpse. Where the hell is he getting all these corpses from?
You're just finding them. I don't even have to voice that.
Well, this is garbage, Damien.
Helena is right. Why aren't you uploading this online and taking the internet by storm?
It's suspicious. And the last time we talked to you about this, you got super mysterious and said, yeah, everyone. Which makes us think there's a final twist to your shyness about your love for hairstylism and makeup.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you know I'm this fierce and fabulous, but I keep it a secret because I don't want my dad to know about this fixation on hairstylism, makeup, and Boom Paul's Drag Race.
Oh, your dads wouldn't want you to like drag?
What? They're not backwards, Liam. I do some drag myself every now and then, and my dads couldn't care less if they wanted to be the king or queen of hell. Hello, Lily. Oh, there's that thing. They want me to rule over the circle of hell.
Oh, backstory.
You see, the 8th Circle has always been hotly contested in hell by many generals in a constant war for dominance.
Oh no, Mira.
None were ever victorious. Alliances were formed, but they never lasted due to constant backstabbing. No one expected an alliance like my dad's, since they weren't just allied, but in love. So their alliance never broke. They conquered the 8th Circle of hell together. Stunning it. At first, they were desired for a daring love to each other. But then they showed that love made them not weak, but stronger. And now, thanks to them, love is a banner stick down there in that circle. Thanks to them, I can be here at school and part of this crazy game of being romance for a prom and such. They're fucking lost. The best. I read that wrong. They expect me to inherit their armies one day and become a general and ruler, because the Levays, we love and destroy, and we love to destroy.
Clearly you need Riot Mirror.
Don't get me wrong, I love the violence of war and being a general and ruler. It sounds kick-ass, but sometimes I feel pressured. What if I wanted to be a hairstylist? Maybe I'll change my mind. But I won't have that choice. Makes me sad inside. I can't be a general and a hairstylist. Why can't I? Why do I have to only be one?
I feel you, Damien. Some people can be too traditional when it comes to careers. You're this or that, as if
Sam?
a true calling needs to be a thing. Hello?
You good? You just
Hello.
died there for a second.
Did it cut me off at some point?
No, it just like delayed the end of it, so I thought you died.
Oh. But I, myself, am a strong advocate of career fluidity, because it's about time we start a conversation about the plurality and complexity of career identity.
But what Liam said, we need to come up with a plan for your dads to acknowledge that you would be an awesome hairstylist, Dame.
That'd be great.
Come on, let's think of a plan. Mim, any ideas? You're the one with all the wacky plans.
If I magically disappear, it's because the cat's jumped on top of the computer and turned it off.
Understandable. Practice the art of stealth makeover. Give your dads a complete makeover while they sleep for them to naturally discover the advantages of your dream. Speak a language they understand. Change your scissors for a dagger and your makeup for blood.
She is selected not to jump on top of that computer, and she's now.
I think the bottom one is probably creativity.
Might be bold though, because you're changing stuff around. Top one might be creative. Your choice though.
Oh man. I don't know.
Don't stress too much about the outcome.
Yeah, I do, Sam. Yeah, I do. Oh man. No. I like daggers and blood. Fingers crossed. No, it's boldness. God damn
That's
it.
crazy. So crazy it might just work. I just have to eviscerate my dads and to understand it.
I think she meant for you to do a makeover using tools they understand, not patricide.
Getting killed because someone wants to make a point. That reminds me of how I died.
That's sure as hell a story, but I have some dads to viciously attack.
Remember to use the fish knife, the most deadly of all silverware, Damien.
I think I'll send her a girl ring assassination.
I don't think I'm going to prom, guys.
Wish me luck. I'll open their minds one way or another.
Let me just do it.
Bye, Damien. Good luck. And don't forget to graciously raise your pinky while stabbing them.
I won't, Mary. I won't.
And so he leaves.
You know, that was a horrible idea that will backfire on him and ultimately on you, right?
Totes.
Now that you mention it, it actually sounds like a pretty foolish plan. Tomorrow will be a very bad day to be Nim.
They're completely right. And the next day you're told Damien's dad's still alive and, well, and disapproving of their son's dream while Damien is grounded for his assassination attempt. He's definitely not happy with you, and his way of being unhappy with you causes you to lose -3 fun and a lot of blood.
Sure.
Where are you going, Taylor?
I'll be back.
I'm gonna go. I guess we'll go to the auditorium.
More creativity?
Yeah, why not?
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in the discussion, so you decided to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. So amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. Again, +2 creativity.
Nice.
But none of that matters. You're late to meet Polly for more party experiments.
Alright, our research is progressing well so far, but we've got very limited sample size. I need to know that we can make any party the best, not just some parties. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna crash a funeral. If we can make that fun, we can make anything fun. So brainstorm time, how can we put the fun back in a funeral? I mean, these are both great options, to be honest.
Oh, that's a tough one.
They're both good options. Oh, so the homicide could have been a gang initiation. The 13-year-old was caught on camera talking to an old lady and he just stabbed her. Jeez. What a little psycho. Put that bitch in juvie.
I think it needs to be more than that.
Trial him through big boy era.
Sadly, because of his age, though, it has to be juvie. He can't go to real prison.
They can get tried as adults.
True.
And with the way
Doing a
things are
heinous
going,
enough thing.
if it was in Australia right now, that would probably just push it.
Mm.
Yeah, or he'd go to juvie and then get not reassessed.
Resentenced?
What's it called? Yeah.
Something is in fact wrong with kids these days.
What's wrong
Oh,
with kids
the
these
kids-
days? Everything? Yeah.
So yeah, the homicide that Mira was talking about might have been in gang initiation. The 13-year-old was caught on camera talking to an old lady, and then he just stabbed her.
Yeah, that's gang initiative. I can't say that.
What do you mean? I put an up to it.
No, I was gonna ask something, but there's no way to ask it without it being racist, so that should answer
Oh.
the question.
Okay.
Yeah, keep that one off stream.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
We can talk about homicides, but... Alright, Taylor, what are you picking? Bouncy castle or possession?
Oh, that's tough.
I really don't know what either of them are, to be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They could both be fun, is the problem.
I think the top one's probably fun. The fancy castle's probably like smart. Because that seems intelligent.
I don't know, I feel like the bouncy castle
I
could
feel
be
like
fun.
bouncy castle's fun.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
you know, you gotta think about it. Bring them back for one last party. That's fun. For her.
But they could also be creative.
But it's creative. Okay, possess the dead body.
You're gonna possess the dead body, even though your
Yeah.
fun is 16 and bouncy castle is maybe fun?
You gotta think about what they like. I reckon she'd like bring someone back for another party to get them drunk, because that's fun for her.
Yeah, and then she can consume.
So you wanna
The
go with
drunkenness.
possession?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Let's possess.
Hey, it was
them.
fun.
Hey!
Later that night.
Oh, whoa, that was awesome. I was totally inside that dude. And then they were like, does anyone else want to say a few words? And I was like, oh, me. And they totally freaked out. And then I was like, oh, let's turn this funeral into a wedding. And I got married to like 11 people. We're all widows now because I left that dude in a heap on the dance floor, but whatever, weddings rule. Hey, Narc, you know what? I think we're getting really close to the true formula for a rad party. You're the best science partner I've ever had.
You guess she hasn't had lots of science partners. You doubt she even knows the real definition of science, but she's just too happy for you to correct her now.
Come on, then I'm still young. Let's go turn an all-night laundromat into an epic rave.
Those washing machines don't know what hit them. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
I just almost died as I stepped on a tennis ball.
Nice. Sam, you can't see the cat.
I know. I'm wondering if that's intentional. I think it's because it's the last thing.
Yeah, I don't think the cat shows up
Go to
last
the
day.
bathroom, of course, because the cat will be in the bathroom waiting for you.
No, I feel like I need money for this last encounter, you know?
That's a good idea.
The day you spent...
I've read that, but you haven't.
Yeah, that day you spend some time in the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You just saved lots of people sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gained... Yep. I'm getting richer, guys. You just happen to be hanging around near Scott, you know, not because you're like following him or anything. And suddenly...
Yes!
A rift opens in time and space. A handsome prince steps through, bedecked in otherworldly finery. He has approaches Scott, not this shit again.
Greetings, my love.
My beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face.
Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face.
It is more than just your face that I need. Scott the Great, tosser of balls. I also need your body.
I'm gonna become a mouth breather to voice Scott. Luckily, I brought with that me too.
But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul direhog, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Like...
Oh my god, you say wig out too loud? That's so cool, mate.
Out too loud.
I'm not sure if you're being infected by Scott or you would just
Dude, I'm breathing
He's
through my mouth
dyslexic.
while doing this. It's really hard to breathe. I'm losing brain cells, dude.
These two are getting along way too well. You You need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Do I care about Scott enough here?
Yeah, I straight up, like, I genuinely, I just mouth breathe to do that, and it hurts.
Doing Polly's voice also hurts.
Yeah, I'm like running out of breath doing it.
You know what? I feel like I'm gonna go this one.
Fair.
Before Scott or the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. You square your shoulders, fill your lungs, and launch into a rousing rendition of Booty 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 by the Booty Brothers. Dire harp, being a harp, is severely unimpressed and shatters you with a single power chord. You regain consciousness to find Scott rebuilding your body from scratch.
Hey, you're back. That's awesome. I thought you were dead when that dive harp exploded on you. The prince and I defeated the harp, by the way. It was super easy. Actually, the prince just told me to play dead, and that it did. He gave it a treat, which was weird. But I think it's okay. Prince is super trustworthy. He said we should hang out more, and I think we will.
Not only did you fail in your mission, but Scott put some of your body parts back in the wrong way. You lose boldness and creativity. Worth it.
Alright, James,
Well,
who do you
first.
want to take to prom? I assume
I
Miranda.
gotta take the fish.
You can take yourself as well, by the way, and just not take anybody.
Yes.
'Cause I'm probably gonna get rejected.
Yo!
Taylor, who are you asking? I assume Polly?
Give me my little druggie.
Drunky.
Druggie.
Druggy.
She does drugs too. Liam, who are you taking to prom?
Fuck all of these people.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Alright.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. I'm about to get rejected.
Prom with you?
What a noob.
What a noob. Oh, he's voicing it. No, he said the first thing. I had more fun setting ants on fire. Which is, I'll actually be doing all prom night.
No.
Setting ants on fire is rad.
James, he's setting you on fire.
Get a life.
Now, get out of my sight.
I'm sorry.
You fucking suck.
It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought for the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance at fighting love. Yay!
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true. This just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. We all fear rejection, sweetheart. It's part of the life. Victory is for those who try. And you haven't. Damn right I haven't. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates. Those who fail have at least tried, and you, tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying. Just some kind of twist of merit on its own, right? Doubts will haunt you till the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a Veta game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Oh, are you really asking me to the monster prom? How chivalrous and brave of you. Yes, I accept your proposal. As is customary, on prom night, I will be waiting for you at a sea dragon's cave. You should rescue me so we can attend the monster prom. It will be delightful.
Love conquers
Prom
all.
night was a night to remember. And definitely will be remembered since Miranda brought a jester, a bard, and a scribe to document everything.
Fair.
Probably centuries from now, mer people will still sing songs about your magical prom date together. You even shared a beautiful kiss, and what you didn't know at the time was that some weeks later, an entire mer village will be destroyed to build a statue depicting it.
Nice.
Because your love is so more valuable than, like, the life of many. Like, literally.
Sure.
What? A prom? Of course! Prom night would be another perfect opportunity to conduct our experiments in party science. So clever of you. That's why you're the best science partner.
That's not what you meant, but sure, why not? Sooner than expected, prom night is here, and the two of you are finally ready to crack the ultimate party formula. You freeze some wild animals, you do lots of ecstasy, you awaken the dead, you even do the dance of joy. Everything is perfect. You feel floaty and full of energy, you see beautiful shiny lights, and you feel connected to everyone. Obviously, most of that is thanks to the ecstasy, but still. You feel like you've conquered the night and put a flag with your names on the peak of life itself. Then dawn comes. By now you're on a hill by the sea, watching the sun slowly coming up. No idea how you got there, but who cares? You're at peace watching the gentle tide of the morning when you realize Polly has her hand over yours. She looks at you.
You're the perfect party, boo.
You know what, Narc? This might be the Amala talking, but I think I finally got it. All these parties have been wildly different, yet all of them have been the very best. I put a lot of thought into it, and I can only think of one thing that all had in common: drugs. I think the formula to perfect a party must be showing up with the right people. You don't oh wait, that's no like totally speaking.
You don't answer. You just hold her hand as you spend the morning watching the sun slowly come up over the sea together.
As you can see, I've played a little bit of this game, yet I only
Oh,
have
yes.
456 outcomes.
514 outcomes. Oh,
James apparently most likely to start a cult, and Miranda's quote, why can't I use my quoting sir for this quote? How disastrous. Nice.
What? I'm confused as why are those two there?
It's just random stuff, I believe, that'll show up.
I also have a lot of work to do if I want to unlock that ending I want.
Yeah.
You know how many?
Wait, I think they changed the ending song of this. It used to be 15 minutes, but I think they got changed due to copyright issues. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Why does it keep showing an A? I do not have a controller plugged in. To this day, it seems Miranda still isn't sure about what exactly porn is. After some years, the Prince's Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with the royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Coach saw his bright students grow and become successful and marvelous people. Someone spotted him recently watching the sunset with a manly tear on his cheek, probably reflecting on the miracle of youth. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. No, it's still 15 minutes! I thought it got changed! Yes!
Character there we didn't see, or interact with each other. Did you see one?
This is definitely
we
getting
had-
copyright struck.
2 successful people, 1 person who gave up, and 1 failed.
And one who just failed the last 2 attempts. I maybe could have succeeded if I didn't go to the Interdimensional Prince that last day in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Evidently Sam didn't interact with Canada.
Yeah, I think you have to go to the cat like every single time from the start, and then I think it's a chance to trigger the event.
Right. So, do you actually want to know what you have to do to unlock it?
I've done it in the past, but it's been years.
So, you need to have unlocked a secret ending with each of the main characters.
Mhm.
So, all 6.
Mhm. I've probably done that.
On top of that, you, from what people are saying, you also need to have done all 3, like 3 of the event items, endings.
Yeah, I've also probably done that.
Yeah, so you need to do a fair bit before you can even unlock it.
Yeah, so playing with me, you probably should have access to it.
Yeah, but I'm chill with working through it.
So does this mean oh, by the way, I'd like to point out, it said that would take 120 minutes. It took us 3.5 hours.
Oh yeah, they say it would take 2 hours, but like when you're doing voice acting, messing around, and have people occasionally going AFK.
Oh, yeah, true with you, okay.
Yeah. It makes
Yeah,
it take
some
much
other
longer.
things.
So now what?
A very special note for me? What? I've unlocked any images. Wait, I have a note? They gave me a note?
Apparently.
Note?
I don't know how you check that stuff.
I love that one. Go back.
Wait, which
No,
one?
go back.
This one?
That one.
Yeah, these are a
Why
bunch
are
of like devs and artists.
Yeah,
It's,
but
they
why
have
are
like
the feet
unique
so
little caricatures.
detailed? Why are the feet so detailed?
Because why not?
You got some Polaroids.
Is it in here?
No, that was it for new ones. You got
No.
you on
Oh
Polaroid.
yeah.
You got Polaroid.
Maybe because I haven't seen this before, and they were like the dev things, so maybe that was like the note from the devs. What Polaroid did I get? Oh, I would have thought I already had this one. Apparently not.
No,
As you can
it's
see,
new
I've
ones
got
as
a
well.
lot of. I got a decent amount of right, the apocalypse.
No,
one.
there's all the vampire ones.
No, they're not all that. This is all from like one story thing.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah, that's
I just walked back over.
it's with Zoe, one of the unique secret ending characters, and the only people who are okay are yeah.
So now what?
It'd take too long to probably do like another run through, so probably just best to call it there for stream. We
Maybe
can't
just
play
do DD.
MonsterCon because I don't own MonsterCon, sadly.
I
And we'd have to do 2 first as well.
I would like
I
to get
do
my hands on
actually.
MonsterCon though. And we also have to go through 2 and then 3 first as well.
But no, I do own it.
Mira did say also DVD, but I've just downgraded my DVD off the PTB. Sam hasn't got his updated to the PTB.
I don't think
I'm
Taylor
okay
does
with that.
either, and I'm still on the PTB.
Nah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Left 4 Dead, clearly.
I mean, we technically could because Taylor has it.
I do have it.
I guess my next major goal is going to be unlocking Valerie's ending.
Fair?
So this means Terraria next week, right?
Yes, we should be starting
Okay.
Terraria next week.
Wherever that going.
Yes, we'll
Still
switch.
50. I have added back in Stars Above. I just, your bane